and 1 metre is now closed. The access to platform and 1 metre is now closed. You have 5 minutes of warm-up remaining. Thank you. the World Aquatics Junior Diving Championships, Rijeka 2026. This morning we have for you the girls, Group A 3-meter Springboard Preliminary, where we will see all of the divers competing for those 12 places in this evening's final. But before that, let's welcome our officials. Your referees, Mohammed Hassan and Ildiko Kellerman van der Konijnenberg. And on the board for you now, and in the chairs, please give a big round of applause for the panel A judges.
Good morning, good afternoon and good night from all over the world, wherever you are watching. We have the World Aquatic Junior Diving Championships in Rijeka 2026. This morning's event will be the girls A 3-meter Springboard Prelim. The top 12 advance through to the final, which will be later on today. The girls will be competing 5 requireds and then 4 optional dives. Requireds are usually the easier ones, and optionals are harder dives. My name is Matty Lee. I am your commentator for this week. Former British diver and Olympic champion. We have Marley from USA, diver number 1. Good start there for Marley. It's not always easy being the first diver of a competition, especially with a hurdle.
6, 7, 5.5, 6.5, 6, 6.5, 6.
There are 7 judges in total. The judges will be scoring the dive out of 10. The 2 lowest scores and the 2 highest scores are removed, leaving an average set of scores behind. They're added together and times by the degree of difficulty of the dive. We'll be seeing some harder dives a bit later on, but for now we have the requireds. We have Natalia from Poland, inward 1.5 somersaults pike. Amazing form there from Natalia. Beautiful pike shape.
6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.
These requireds are really important because the score after the 5 requireds will carry over to the final if you make it. Yeah, Jacqueline Chen. Same dive.
Lila Stewart in with 1.5 somersaults pike. Vial, back dive pike. Six and a half, six, 5.5, six and a half. Yelizaveta Dive, forward 1.5 somersaults, piked.
Sorry for that bit of silence there. We're just dealing with a few technical difficulties in my commentary booth. Yelizaveta forming a lovely dive there. We have Viola forward 1.5 somersaults pike. Viola trains in Bergamo, coached by Fernanda Gonzalez. Confident hurdle, precise on the entry. A great start to her competition.
Forward 1.5 somersaults, pike.
We have Zoe Lundin from Sweden. Just a little bit short there on that entry. The preliminary rounds, especially for this event, is going to be a long one. It's roughly going to be about 3.5 hours long. So it's a long time for these athletes to be able to try and stay focused, calm and collected. After each dive, they will take themselves away, find a spot to chill, maybe put their headphones on, listen to a bit of music, maybe play a game. All athletes have many different ways of switching off, as I call it.
6.5, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 7, 6.5, 7. Juliana Caoro, forward 1.5 somersaults, piked.
Juliana from Colombia. Elegant dive there from Juliana, opting for the open pike position. So as you notice, she didn't wrap her arms into her pike shape, she kept them out in a T shape. This is all preference down to the diver. It shouldn't change the judge's reaction. Victoria there from Russia, inward 1.5 somersaults pike.
7, 7, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 7. Mackenzie Van Hoos Cachero, inward 1.5 somersaults piked.
We have Mackenzie from Canada. She trains at Point Claire Diving Club, coached by Jim Wayne. a lot of divers don't necessarily always have their own coach out here at the competition. Might be the case there for Mackenzie, but I'm not quite sure. Because if you think about it, there could be 10, 11, 12 divers on a team, and they're not going to. And imagine if all the divers had separate coaches, that would then become a very expensive trip if we were to send everyone's coach for the federations. I was fortunate enough throughout my career, I always had my own coach at these competitions. Barbara Chen.
6, 5.5, 6.5,
scoring 37.80. 6.66 to count. Bruna Ravelli from Brazil. This is a back 1.5 somersaults, a half twist. Leaning slightly too far back there on her takeoff.
5, 5.5, 5, 5, 5.5.
But doing a good job on the end with a pike save. I'll try and explain to you a little bit more as we go along what a pike save is and a knee save. I'll wait for a good example and try my best to describe it to you. Yep, Chan Su Ming. Good use of the springboard there.
6, 6, 6.5, 7, 6, 7.
I like her form in the air as well. Just a little bit splashy on that entry. That's one of the last things the judges will see. We have Sanya. She trains at Jalisco. Strong hurdle there. I really like the balance away from the board. There's a sweet spot. You don't want to be too close to the board, but you also don't want to be too far away. Obviously, if you're too close, the dive then can become dangerous. And if you're too far away, you're making it very difficult for yourself. And also the judges will penalise. Gabriella. Landing nicely on the end of the board there.
7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 7, 6.5. Caitlin Costa in 1.5 somersaults pat.
Caitlin Costa from Great Britain. She trains at Dive London, coached by Sam Buck. Steady start there from Caitlin.
6.5, 5.5, 6.5, 6.5, 6, 6.5.
Probably landed a little bit short of vertical, more than she would have. Charlie Brown, Australia. I wonder what time it is in Australia. I wonder if her family are here to watch or they're up at a silly time. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's 5 p.m. in Sydney currently. So that's a nice time to be watching some diving. Nadezhda. Great height out of the board.
777, 6.5, 766.
We'll usually see the hop hurdle being used in this event. The hop hurdle allows you to be able to use the spring of the board a little bit more and easier, especially as you're a younger diver. But it's definitely more common to use a hop hurdle in the female event.
666, 6.5, 6.5, 7, 6.5.
Nina with 6.5, 6.5 to count.
Forward 1.5, so that's piped.
Zara from New Zealand. Zara trains at Auckland Diving, coached by Cordelia Norris.
5.5, 5.5. Mariah Foti.
As you can see, that's Cordelia, her coach, giving her a fist bump, a little correction. Mariah, same dive. Mariah trains in New South Wales Institute of Sport.
6.5, 6.5, 6,
Coached by Chava
7.
Sabrino. I believe New South Wales is in Sydney, but don't quote me on that. Happy to be joined in the commentary booth by one of my good friends, an excellent diver and coach, Meme. Welcome.
Well, how's it going?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
All good. Enjoying this new side of diving. Feels weird not being in the pool.
I know. But you're still diving yourself. You're still competing.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is that? Balancing being a competitor at obviously the highest level,
Yeah.
and also coaching at a very high level.
I mean, it's fun. I first came here as a backup coach, and I don't usually coach back home. That was the situation with the visa with our coach Majin, and she said, okay, if you want to go, join me.
Really?
Like tag me in. I was like, okay. I've always wanted to come to Croatia and see this nice pool, but now that I'm not diving in it, it's a little more relieving. Now
Yeah.
I get to spend more time.
Yeah. You're I believe, are you leaving today or tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm leaving today, sadly and fortunately. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's fun now to see the kids and be part of this thing in the other way.
Yeah. It is special, and like even obviously I'm not coaching, but I'm here doing something different, commentating. It does feel very weird, but also really nice to be back in the diving family, because it is a family.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, we met each other since we were at junior worlds. Maybe when was this? Australia.
Yeah, 2012.
2012. Imagine that was 14 years ago.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Time has flown by.
I know, but this is Not used to see the volunteers again, like the easy dives as many.
Yeah.
Just the two for the synchro, and now it's 20,000 dives.
Yeah. Some of these events can be very, very long.
Yes.
And obviously we had to deal with these events when we were juniors, and even in the senior world level, there's some long events.
Exactly.
Were you competing in individual in? Was it in Qatar? No, Doha.
In Doha, yeah, for the 1 meter event, but yeah, it wasn't as many. I think it was still like 50 something.
Yeah.
But recently the 3 meter ones has like 60 people, and they have to split it up in half. So
Yeah.
I was expecting to have seen something like this, or even simultaneous events. But I mean, it is what it is. 3-4 hour long dives, and see who makes the top 12, and that's another difficulty level for itself.
Yeah, it's like a marathon, a prelim. It's not a sprint. It's all about trying to stay as calm and not making too many big mistakes.
Yeah, exactly.
And
That's
not making any
the key.
risks.
Yeah, exactly. Which is for now, you gotta figure out what dives you're gonna use and how much degree of difficulty you do for this event. Especially the kids now.
Yeah. Meme, you represent Mexico.
Yes.
I'm not going to say it. You tell me about. Firstly, tell me about Paris 2024 Olympic Games.
Yes.
Talk me through it. What competitions did you do? How did it go? I'm sure everyone already knows. I hope.
Yeah, let's hope people know what's going on, who's talking to them.
Exactly.
Paris, I just went for the synchro event, just the 3 meter synchro. It was a tough year, like coming in, because I wasn't qualified until like 3 months before. I was going through a rough path. No Pan Am Games, no like worlds and like the qualifying events. Everything ended up working out. Went to Paris, and then Paris, biggest show, biggest event of my life, and it was also a little tough during the practices, because I was doing good dives, but I never did a triple out like in my head.
Right.
I was landing. I was belly flopping every single practice. We still have those videos, and we tell the story to our friends, and it's like, you don't even know that was the only good dive I did in Paris.
But the funny thing is, that's the only one you need to do, isn't it?
Exactly. I was telling Osman, don't worry.
Yeah.
Everything is gonna come down in the meet. I can do it in the meet.
Exactly.
Or coach was also like very worried, like pulling her hair, like, oh my god, this guy's. And it's like, nah, don't worry. I had it all under control.
Oh yeah.
And then, you woke up one day and everything goes well, everything works out, and you already know like how it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it's a fun story.
Yeah.
I still get the chills, bro. You also do still get the chills in your competition.
Yeah, absolutely. Did it almost feel like a bit of an out of body experience when you look back at that competition?
Yeah, honestly, it feels so weird, because I know I dove there, and I know I competed and all that stuff, but now that I see it from the outside, I've always wanted to see it, like the competition there. I get sweaty hands, like my heart starts pumping, like it's heart's racing.
Yeah.
It's a different feeling. It's like here being the coach. Like I'm seeing the kids, and I can do as much just telling them I do this, do that, but I get more nervous here than in the water.
Yeah, I'm the exact same. I would rather be the one doing the dives than watching the dives. I don't know why I'm doing this job.
How do you come up to this? I saw you yesterday. I was like, what's this guy doing?
I know. Michele Benedetti usually does the commentating at these events. But his divers qualified for this event, and he was grateful to be able to coach at this event, and he was, I think, too busy. So one of my old coaches and the team manager of British diving, Jen Lehman, put my name forward, and it all just kind of worked out. So it's weird to be here as a contractor,
a commentator now.
Yeah. But it's so. This is the first time I've really, since retiring in 24, 23. No, 24.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've like been properly involved again with world diving.
Yeah. Did you miss it?
I miss being around the people.
Yeah.
I'm not sure at this point I miss the actual
Competition.
yeah.
Everything.
Because it's not easy, is it? It's
No, yeah.
it's especially training. It's every day you've got to grind, get up early. Sometimes you're not feeling great, you still got to train.
Yes.
And every time you miss a session, you're then thinking my competitors are getting better than me, and yeah, it's difficult, and you've got to be locked in.
You gotta be locked in all day, every day, the whole year through your whole career.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I mean, at the end of the day, when you give it all, you give it your all. You're not holding back anything. It's like I wish I could have done. I wish I would have done something. Then you're in peace with that, and now you get to enjoy this other side.
Yeah. And I think obviously both of us have an Olympic medal, and that's obviously something we both probably dreamt of as kids, and have always, wanted to be able. And now we've got that. It obviously probably gives us that satisfaction of when your door closes. Obviously, mine is already closed.
Yes.
You can look back and be like no regrets.
Yeah, exactly. No regrets at all, and you chose when to leave. That's the other one. Sometimes people don't want to leave.
Yeah.
They're afraid of that other step, that new change, and they're forced to get retired.
Yeah, I was I wasn't forced to retire, but obviously I injured my back.
Yes, exactly.
So I've kind of put myself in that category a little bit. I would have liked to obviously been competing at 2024 Olympic Games.
Yeah, of course, but at the end of the day, you look for yourself. You look up for be healthy.
Yes, yeah. That's such a good point. It is a fine balance between giving it too much and potentially ruining your body for the rest of your life.
Exactly. Then what if you went to the other Olympics, to Paris, and then the next thing you know, you're in a wheelchair or something like that.
Potentially,
like, well,
I don't think it's worth it at that point.
Exactly. It's like, is it really worth it that much?
Yeah. Meme, you also, because your English is very good.
It is getting better,
Yeah, you trained, you went to college in America.
Yes.
Talk us through that a little bit.
I went to college in the U.S. in Louisiana State, LSU. Not knowing English, also.
Completely, yeah.
I mean, I understood, I could read it,
Yeah.
but nothing, like I could not make a sentence
Crazy.
in shorter time than 1 minute. Like it took me 1 minute to say, hello, my name is X. That it was so funny because my roommates, they're all Europeans, Estonia, GB, and then Croatia, and it was me, the Mexican, the oddball, and they already know English and they talk English and all that stuff, and I was communicating with them in sign language most of the time. It's like, hey, let's go eat.
yeah.
Or like, let's go get a drink, let's do something like that. And that was a very funny experience my freshman year. I came in, I didn't know what I was gonna study. I started studying civil engineering. I finished my degree civil engineering.
Nice.
By the end of the
Was that tough? Sounds tough.
It was tough.
For me, it would be.
It was tough, but just time management and dedication, responsibility, discipline, the usual, what we're used to. So
Exactly.
it's all fun and games.
Yeah, man.
My family is very school oriented. So if I wasn't doing good on school, then they wouldn't let me go practice.
Makes
And
sense.
so I did the same thing. That was just like a habit for me.
Yeah.
It was so fun, but definitely the best 6 years of my life. A very good decision. I get to meet a lot of people, travel a lot in the U.S., learn a new language, and then I started doing Italian by the
Wow.
by the end of like the third semester because I needed an extra class and I couldn't take
I
Spanish.
see. Yeah.
They told me, nah,
That would be cheating.
yeah, exactly. They said, nah, you'll be cheating. Like, you need to take a higher level of Spanish. I was like, okay, I don't want to do it. So I took like a Duolingo class in Italian. So it was fun.
Can you speak Italian pretty well?
Nah, no, I forgot it. But if I'm talking with the Italians and I understand it and I can kind of like say something.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that one time I got lost in Bolzano going to Madrid within the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And it was only me who actually knew English and nobody there spoke English. So I was kind of like with my half knowing Italian, trying to figure out what the train was and what time we went and then where to go. And we went to this train station in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the woods. I was like, okay, we're about to get kidnapped. Like this is the hostile movies all over again.
Yeah.
We're out. But it's those fun times and the fun experiences that diving or sports give you.
Yeah.
Just out of nowhere. Like, who would have thought that saying, yeah, let me do diving, let me choose diving, and then I'll be here commentating in Croatia.
Yeah, I know. It does. It opens up so many doors and allows us to travel the world, meet many people.
Many people like get the opportunity. Like most of these kids probably are gonna go to the US for college as well. So you get free college and
I know.
Figuring out the rest of your life.
Yeah,
like, it's so fun.
Where in Mexico were you born?
I was born in Monterrey, which is northeast. I'm 2 hours away from Texas. Hopefully one of these days they'll do, hopefully World Cups are next year in Monterrey. And hopefully you'll get to go commentate a little bit. That'll be fun.
Yeah, I would love that. I finally went to Mexico for the first time last year with my girlfriend.
Yeah. Where do you go?
The capital.
Mexico City?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know, my mind went blank there.
Yeah.
She works for Formula E. And there was obviously you've got the racetrack.
Actually, that's where we
train, right?
Where we train, like right next door.
Yeah.
So we were watching. We always have the access to the events,
nice.
Like F1, FE, all the concerts. They're like right next door. So I just open my window and I look out the window and I see what's going on.
That's well cool. That's definitely a plus for training there.
Yeah, that's a good thing, and a lot of people want to go now.
Yeah.
The doors are open. If you guys are listening and want to go training in Mexico, contact Jair Ocampo. Now he's the director of that training facility. Yeah.
Nice. Yahir was always a good role model for divers. Like I remember getting onto the senior scene as a junior still, and he was, an experienced, big, strong Mexican diver, and he was always so nice to me and everyone else, and it's nice to hear that he's now leading that program.
Yeah. He's the director of that center and the director of sports in Mexico. Now is Rommel.
Yeah.
Rommel Pacheco. So everything
so cool.
Everything is controlled by diving now in Mexico.
That's good. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good part.
It's so diving isn't in other countries like. Diving's not necessarily the most popular sports, really, is it?
Not even in Mexico.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
Yeah, it's everything is run by soccer, by football. By football, but
same in England.
Yeah, I bet. And now, how what happened? How was it in the World Cup? Do you watch the World Cup?
Yeah. I just feel like, we obviously have very good players.
Yeah.
But we just can never quite make it and win a final. It will come soon.
It has to. I mean, this time I was betting with one of my roommates when the England-Mexico game happened.
Oh, that was a good game.
That was a good game.
Wow.
That was so fun.
What's that stadium called?
Azteca.
Azteca, yeah. That's legendary.
Yeah, the Azteca is the former name of it. Now they changed it to a bank name because they
yep.
business and blah 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 blah. But originally the Azteca Stadium. That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Suri is obviously part of there's 3 sisters.
Yes.
And I heard there's a younger brother as well.
Yeah, there's a younger brother. He always gets into like any events that they're in. Like he just passes as the as another kid.
Yeah.
And now more than ever, he's like cheering for the sisters.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that stuff. So it's funny.
Who were you coaching this time round at this event?
Actually, Juni, the next girl over, so Sianya. I'm coaching her, but now that I'm
Not right now.
not right now. That it's a little more free, like because Majin could come,
Yes,
so
yeah.
I'm still like there in the vibes.
Yeah, always. Do you want to commentate on this dive?
Yeah. Should I do it in Spanish?
Yeah, do it in Spanish for her family. I'm guessing her family at home.
Okay, sí. Saludos a toda la familia. Ahorita va Juni, un clavo muy sencillo. Un poquito de concentración. Muy buena salida, buena entrada. Estamos trabajando un poquito más su ritmo. Se ve bastante elegante, muy alto su clavado y muy bonita entrada. Espectacular. 7.5, 8 calificaciones. Ahí vamos bien en la jugada. Y
I'm guessing you've commentated have you commentated before? It sounded like you have.
no, I haven't.
Wow.
No, I haven't. But now I'm starting doing a podcast with the foundation that I'm doing.
Nice.
Uh,
I saw, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get back to sports now. So it's about the same. Like sports is giving me so much. Now I'm trying to teach the kids and teach the people that sports is not only 3 medals and being the best there is.
Nope.
It's always a trampoline to do something else, to open some more other opportunities, other gates.
Yeah.
Like going to the States, traveling around the world. I recently interviewed a girl that he is now in charge of the UFC media for whole Latin America, so the whole country.
Wow.
She runs the social media, and she started in France as a swimmer.
Wow.
She injured herself and doing bench press, like dislocated her shoulder. Surgery, went to Mexico for work at a hotel. Ended up working for the UFC as a media.
Wow.
So I was like, the lives give so many turns.
Yeah, yeah.
You never know where you're gonna end up at, but everything is because of sports.
Yes, yeah.
And it gives you like a different view of life and how you can apply everything you learn in like competitions, practices, like you said, like going to practice when you're not ready, when you don't want to do it, when you're injured, when there's something else going on in your mind, the ability to separate those stuff and still do it. I feel like everything applies to life, like sports applies to life in every single way.
Yeah, I agree. I think, as you just said, with all the attributes we learn from being an athlete, and for us obviously being a diver, like, not that the general public don't have these or can't have some of these attributes, but I mean, personally, I didn't go to college and I didn't go to university, and in Great Britain, it's just, I wish it was set up like the States, because the States is set up so well.
It is so nice.
All the facilities are just incredible,
Top tier.
Yeah, literally everything top tier. And in the UK, it's just not quite like that. And I see myself as not the most intelligent, book smart person.
Yeah, for sure.
But after I retired, I kind of like, it's difficult when you have to let go of your life, your past life, and but through this time, I've realized all the stuff I learned. Even at this age, we're seeing these girls. Like, everything I learned is something that is unique to athletes, and you can apply it to any sort of field going into the future.
Yeah, for sure. It gives you so much of a growth mindset that everything is a step and everything is just like a challenge that you need to overcome. For example, this huge, long competition.
Yeah.
There's a magic in sports and how it can change your life for sure. Like I was talking with one of my friends that they work and they're in charge of other people, like general manager, blah blah blah. And he told me once, like, so I gave him this task, and this guy just bailed on me because he felt like it was too much, like too much pressure, couldn't handle it. And it's like, okay, I'm done. See you.
Wow.
This is the when he explained to me the problem. Was like, okay, and you take it one step at a time. You do this, you do that, and at the end of the day, it's gonna happen within the time frame, and no worries.
Mhm.
But there's the other side of the coin, that everything is falling apart, and they expect so much from me, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with that pressure, so I bail it. In this chance, like, there's 9. How many dives they do? 9.
9.
So there's 9 opportunities to get better, 9 opportunities to make it to the top 12,
Mhm.
and you say, okay, I'll find a way. I'll figure it out.
Exactly. It's never, the competition is never over until the last dive.
Never until that side. Yes, exactly.
Especially in springboard diving, you know, I would say springboard diving is harder to compete. You have to deal with hurdle steps.
Yes.
I always compare hurdle steps with handstands, and I hated doing a handstand, and that's why I didn't do individual at the Olympics. What would you do in between dives in a long competition like this?
In long competition, sometimes I do, like, I play on my phone.
Yeah.
I would be looking through past dives, and the next dive I'm doing, so just double check, blah, 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 what I'm doing. Now I play, I used to play Candy Crush.
Mm-hmm.
Candy Crush or something.
Yeah.
Some puzzle game.
Yes, to keep the mind stimulated.
Hey, what up, Maddie?
Maddie Keeney again.
Yeah.
Giving a shout out to Meme.
Yes, sir. But yeah, trying to keep busy, not focus all the time in the competition, because then I'll get more tired, and there's no point of being focused the whole time, which is you need to be focused. What is it, like 30 minutes a round? So there's no way in that for nine rounds. There's no way you can be focused that much.
No, it's a 3.5 hour event.
Yeah, there's definitely no way.
No.
So you take it easy. You take it one dive at a time, and some people read, some people listen to music, some people just go walk. There's a beach next door, literally down the steps, which is fun. We probably have the time to go get in the beach, swim a little bit. There's some inflatables.
Yeah.
Go jump over there, come back.
Yeah.
And you still have like 20 more minutes.
Yeah. Would you have liked to compete at this pool?
I would have loved to compete at this pool,
Yeah.
but definitely, hopefully, I don't know, maybe they do a Grand Prix here.
Yeah,
That'd be
maybe
fun.
they should, because it is one of the most beautiful backdrops.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like this in Barcelona.
Yeah. Have you ever been trained? No.
Never. I've always wanted to.
Yeah.
The world champs in 2013.
Yes.
Was there, but I was too young.
Yeah,
so
same.
There's no way I could do it. But I would definitely love to have something like that. Maybe they'll change their mind and change Budapest to Barcelona again.
That would be nice.
Aha, cough. For Aquatics.
Yeah.
That would be so fun. But definitely do a training camp like the GB and all the Europeans. They do training camps here.
Yeah. I've been on, I think, 2 training camps in my career here, and I competed at my last junior competition, Junior Europeans, here 10 years ago in 2016. I did synchro on 3 meter.
No way.
Yeah, with Anthony Harding.
Aha.
Anthony obviously was a bit younger than me. Obviously it wasn't my main focus that year. Obviously I tried to qualify an individual spot at the Rio World Cup.
Yes.
But failed miserably.
Oh no.
But that's a good example of, like, obviously I completely failed to make that team, but 4/5 years later I was on the team competing for a medal.
For a medal, and
Yeah.
then bang, Olympic champion. Jesus. That's awesome.
yeah.
No, yeah, it is how funny life could be. Just like you're, well, I give conferences now. So now I speak publicly.
Wow.
Like I do public speaking, and it's funny. I gave a talk with 14 to 17-year-olds, and the funny story was mostly about how my how diving make me better. Also one, but the difficulties I went through to get to the spot in Paris, I had to go through dealing with the breakup with my ex-girlfriend.
It's not easy.
Not easy, and then make it into a medal, because it was like you're one decision away to be an Olympic champion or Olympic medalist. But I said you're one toxic girlfriend away to make to make an Olympic team. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, in your personal life as an athlete, you've got to be really selfish, and you've got to make the right calls, the right decisions. You don't want any sort of negativity and toxicity
Yes.
around you. You've got to try and create a bubble of professionalism and positivity. But it takes time and maturity to understand how to develop that for yourself.
Yeah, and definitely one thing that we should start doing, at least ask the older people on the team, like kind of like mentor the kids to make better decisions. Like now they have to do like media training and manage their own brand, which is like social media, etc. But to deal with this kind of like outside of the pool situations, like from resting, doing the right stuff, eating, hydration, etc., and then where you put your time and how do you want to live your life so they can do it the best they can. And at this age, this is one of the good scenarios, like a good competition where they do that. They have the facility to, or like the easiness of, okay, I'm gonna go to the beach right now. It doesn't matter that I compete tomorrow. Like, I don't know if that's the best choice you can do right now, but you can enjoy your time. Like take advantage of where you are and the hard work you put in and everything. Yes, do enjoy it, but make sure you're focused on what's important.
It's a balance.
It is a balance, and I wish the older people in my time would tell me this stuff. Type of things.
Yeah. I think mentorship is very important, and I think that's something that senior divers should and humans should always we have a responsibility to help the younger generation be better than we were, and I think diving is a really fortunate sport where we all respect each other. We all root for each other.
Yes, exactly.
We're not in a race. It's not a sprint to the finish like in athletics. You see some mind games going on between the athletes.
A lot of ego going on.
A lot of ego. It's a very different approach. But in diving, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah.
And also it's a scary sport. It's a dangerous sport. And I think I felt it in Tokyo. I think when me and Tom were obviously battling out that gold medal with the Chinese, all of the nations I could hear them.
It
wasn't just Great Britain cheering us on. It
was everybody.
Everyone.
Yeah, we were there cheering for you guys.
Man.
Like, let's go.
And it's the most amazing experience and beautiful thing to be a part of.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's especially China brings us all together.
I'll
say.
Yeah. They do.
It is a fun time when there's somebody battling to China and for that top spot.
Yeah.
It's always interesting. It's always fun to see it how everybody gets in the competition. And what have you been up to, bro? What's life like now?
It's been a bit rocky, if I'm being honest. I found it really hard, stepping away from the sport, and obviously it wasn't kind of on my own terms. I didn't really want to step away, and I had quite a serious back injury.
Yes.
I tried many ways to get it better, a few injections that didn't really work.
Wow.
Then I had sciatica, and I lost power in my right calf completely. I couldn't even go up onto my toes.
Okay.
And at that point they were like, yeah, you need surgery, because without surgery that would have never come back.
Yeah.
And I didn't know this. The surgeon told me after the surgery, literally the day after, he told me to stand up out of my hospital bed, and he said, "Can you do a calf raise on your right leg?" And
You're joking.
And I didn't, and I was like, "Oh."
Oh,
And
there you go.
And he was like, "Okay, good." And then he told me that potentially that may have not been fixed, which is scary, because I was limping.
It was still like a gamble, like if it worked or not.
Yeah. And this is what you said earlier, like, do I want to risk my future health for maybe a few more years in the sport, or
one more competition?
Yeah. And I think I made obviously the right decision.
Yes, exactly.
To step away. I obviously, it was around the time of the Paris Olympics, and I obviously wanted to support and be there, and I did go. Well, obviously my mum had tickets for the synchro 10 meter event, obviously hoping that I was going to be there. So instead she gave the ticket to me, and I took my girlfriend and we went and watched and supported my teammate Noah Williams and Tom Daly.
Yes, sir.
And they did an amazing job with that silver medal.
Yeah.
But it was weird watching.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. I can imagine that part.
And then, it's just I kind of lost purpose a little bit after retiring, and now, for example, this opportunity to be here commentating at this World Aquatic Junior Championships has probably been my first time where I had something to work towards. I launched I started a podcast myself.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
awesome.
And it was really cool, really fun. And I was getting other athletes in and interviewing them, and mainly trying to I was trying to get as many retired athletes as possible to question them on how they dealt with retirement and the next life, because it is you do start a new life, and it's quite a rare thing, isn't it, to be able to retiring at how old was I?
26. Yeah, 26.
Yeah, I was 26 when I retired, which is when I say it to people in normal life, they're like,
retired.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's very different to retiring at 70, because I need to work, I need to make money. I can't just I've not got enough money to just live off for the rest of my life.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I actually, this is quite random, but I got my level 1 coaching degree recently.
Okay.
So I definitely want to start coaching a little bit. I moved back to my hometown, Leeds.
Okay.
And I want to help Leeds Diving as much as I can. That club gave me so much.
Yeah, they going back, like it comes back around, and when you give so much, when you're giving that much, you feel like, okay, this is not the end. I gotta give back. Like I gotta show the kids. I gotta show the people. Like there's so much more that you can do, and I feel like it's still very nice to give back as well.
Yes, yeah, and
not being selfish as well.
No, yeah. I was speaking with Yona about how all divers we have an abundance of knowledge in our brains, and it's almost like if you're after you retire, if you don't come back to the sport and give back, then all that knowledge
just lost
in the world, and I think it's an important attribute to be able to give back. But I also want I think I'm going to do weekends coaching.
Okay.
And then I hope this is really random, but I hope to be I might be starting a job as a greenkeeper.
What is that?
So that
greenkeeper.
Yeah. It's where you look after the golf course.
Okay.
Yeah. My uncle is a greenkeeper, and I'm at the point where I need purpose. I need a routine. Diving is when you're training.
Get into your routine.
Yeah, and it's so important. And I kind of lost that. I didn't really have a routine, and I was trying to do the social media game, and I guess being a in quotation marks an influencer, and it just.
It's not enough.
No, it wasn't giving me enough, and also you've got to create your own routine, and to be honest, I'm not very good at that. In my diving career, I would say I was a simple-minded diver, where like my coach would tell me what time to get the bus, what time I'm training, what dives I'm doing, and I would show up on time, do that as well as I can, and then switch off when I'm home. And I kind of need almost someone
to tell you
what to do, if I'm being honest. And so I'm quite excited to just start something completely new and different, but it will give me a bit of purpose. And also, like, with social media, like when I was diving, it was really easy because obviously diving was my main priority, and with social media I was just documenting my diving career.
Yeah, for sure.
And then obviously when my career ended, it then became just the only thing I had. And I think it's important to have things to do, things to keep your mind busy,
for sure,
and to work on. So yeah, we'll see how long I last as a greenkeeper. You know, that's the fun thing about life. Like, we don't, you know, when you do something, you don't have to necessarily do it for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
You know, you can try it out, and without trying things out, you don't know whether you're going to like it or not.
Exactly.
So it's all about experience.
All about experience, all about the new challenges. As long as you get like a little plan.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a little plan, you kind of like know where you're going. If you don't have a plan early, if you don't have a goal, then you're like all over the place, and you don't know what to do and what you've been doing. I guess trying to figure out what you want, what do you want to do.
Yeah,
that's definitely something that could help you get along, or find your way along the way.
Yeah.
That's a fun part. I was talking with my mentor, and he told me, like, what's your purpose? And I said, I want to be happy. It's like, okay, yeah, you want to be happy, but what's your purpose? That will be something as a result of doing your purpose.
Yep.
Now this is my homework, like figuring out what makes me happy, and maybe along those lines I'll figure out what is my purpose here in this life.
Yep.
It's not like just being happy. It's like enjoy more stuff, do this. Maybe it's being doing service to the community, or like giving back, or I don't know, being a coach.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll figure it out along the way.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all about figuring it out and trying new things, and through that journey of trying new things, you'll, you know, I hope I'll find that happiness, because we all want to be happy.
That's all.
Good dive there from Sanya.
Yeah.
Back dive pike.
We never call her Sianya, actually.
What do you call her?
We call her Uni. That's
Uni.
That's the Y.
The Y, yeah.
The Y there, but the commentator, the ladies say, comes to us and like, oh, how do you pronounce this name? And we don't even know how to pronounce her name. It's just funny. But yeah, we call her a little Juni.
Juni.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's got some weird names.
I created a little
yeah, I saw you did your homework.
Questionnaire that I sent. I did a questionnaire and I sent it out to all the athletes here.
Okay.
Just to give us a little bit more information so I could speak about them.
Sure.
So obviously we've got
Uni, Sianya.
Yeah. So obviously trains at Jalisco.
Yeah, Jalisco. Yes. It's like where the Guadalajara event is.
Oh, nice.
Where the World Cup is.
I never got to compete in Mexico in my career.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's the only place I really wanted to compete.
And it gets rowdy
exactly,
now.
Exactly. Yeah. I know the Mexicans love diving.
Yeah.
And also just Mexicans in general love sport. I saw that when I went to the Formula E event. Like the Foro Sol.
Yes.
Was packed.
Fully packed.
Yeah. And you know, they're really cheering, getting rowdy, and it's just, and you know, we saw that in the Azteca with the England versus Mexico game. Like,
for sure.
It was I think for the English players, it was a very intimidating place to be.
Oh no, yeah, especially with I didn't know about that, but Mexico was undefeated in the Azteca.
Yes, they were.
It was like, this is the first game we lost in the Azteca.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, I know, but it was I think honestly that was one of the most fun games I've seen. I didn't get to go to the Azteca for that game,
Yeah.
but we went to the Czech Republic one.
Nice.
It was amazing.
Oh.
I've never been, and
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
the first game we went. It was like, so nice.
Yeah, I bet that was so cool.
But we get into sports a lot. We wanna be good at everything.
Yes.
And we don't have the best players, or we don't have the best at anything. I guess ish. I don't know. But we definitely have a lot of heart and a lot of motivations. Like, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Yep.
Trying to figure out the Mexican way is figuring out how to make it happen. It doesn't matter if you're good enough. Just how you're gonna make it happen that day.
You got to connect the dots to make it to the ultimate goal.
Yeah, exactly. What did you ask Junior? What did you ask the people?
So there was obviously which events you're competing in, which age group, name of coach, how old were you when you started diving, how did you first get into it, who inspired you, what is your proudest achievement in diving so far, favorite dive to compete and why, what dive do you find the most challenging, what do you enjoy outside of diving. And let's have a look what your teammate said.
What did she say?
Here.
Making fun of
You.
Osmar, probably.
My form's so confusing.
What
I don't have any favorites, but I like Night Dancer and Made in Japan.
is this?
I have no idea. Is it a film, maybe? A program?
I have no idea. I know Juni, she Norteño Banda, or
That's music. Sorry.
That's music.
What
yeah,
music are you? What's your favorite sort of music?
yeah, that's definitely Juni. Juni, she likes the Norteño Banda. She's like, she's a singer. Sometimes we go to like this place is only like Guadalajara style place, and she's always with the microphone singing.
I love that. I think Suri's favorite food is sushi.
Suri. They're very
Suri.
good friends actually.
Yeah.
They're like we call it like uña y mugre. Like, you cannot have a nail without little dirt. That's what they are.
And Suri's inspiration as well is Paulo Espinosa.
Ah.
Who's obviously was an incredible Mexican diver.
Yeah, and she finished her career in Guadalajara, so it makes sense. She saw her a lot probably. How do you get into diving? How did you get?
My older brother, Tom Lee, he 5 years older than me. My mum and dad just picked up a leaflet at the swimming centre when me and my brother were learning to swim, and it said come try diving. So my brother did, and he enjoyed it, but he didn't. I think he stopped at around 16 years old. It's quite a common age for a lot of athletes to. That's the cut-off point, because there becomes a part in as a young person. There's you're growing up.
When your social life.
Yeah, there's distractions, and you've got to weigh it up and see which one you want. And when I was learning to swim, my brother was diving, and I obviously would watch him after my lessons, and I probably thought I want to give it a go and I want to follow my brother's footsteps. But at the same time, I think my mum and dad, it's obviously just easier to send
both
your kids
to the same place.
Yeah, exactly. How about you? How did you get into diving?
I got into diving out of curiosity because it was a pool like this-ish. The swimming pool was in front of the diving well. So we were learning how to swim because my mom didn't want us to drown when we went to a river or to my grandpa's ranch and be in the pool, stuff like this. So more like survival. I was doing American football at the time, football in the weekends, and then swimming. And I was like, okay, my sister started before me, for 6 months, and then I was already bored of it.
Yeah.
She was trying to get away from me into doing sports, but it wasn't the same complex. And I say, okay, Mom, can I try diving? She's like, yeah, sure, give it a try. I did the Brave test, and they test me coordination, etc., all this stuff, and they say, yeah, he's good. He can be here. So I started there at 7 years old. It's been
Yeah, I started diving when I was 7.
7 years old, and ever since then it's like, okay,
This is my life.
yeah, this is my life. But first, I didn't know diving. Didn't know what diving was. Who was there?
Mm.
I met Paola. I met Rommel. I met Yael Castillo, and they all said, "Oh, this is Rommel. This is Paola Espinosa. This is Majin." I was like, I have no idea, but nice to meet you. I'm Juan.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, I'm Juan. There's a funny story where Majin came to Monterey with Paola for a competition after winning world championships in Rome. Like Paola first
2009.
2009
Yeah.
first gold medal.
Wow.
And she said, "Okay, let's go train with me. Come train with me in Mexico City." And I was what, 10 years old.
Wow.
10 years old, and I looked at my mom and said, "Why does she want to take me away?" It's like, "I don't want to go." I was crying behind my mom, grabbing her thighs, like, "No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go, Mom." And she started laughing, and "No, you're gonna go train with Paola Espinosa." I don't know who she is. I don't want to leave my mom. And then life comes around, and then now I decided to go with Majin 2024 in January.
Yeah.
And she keeps bringing. She still brings the story like, "You didn't want to come. You were crying, all of that. You were the only kid that I wanted for my team that time."
Wow.
And it's so funny how it all make a circle.
Yeah. They obviously saw something special in you.
Yeah.
Which we have seen in your career.
She makes fun of me because when I was a little kid, I was like very tiny and a big head. Just looked like, I knew.
I feel like I had a big head. I think Yona, yeah, he's nodding. I definitely not in the sense of like arrogance.
Yes,
but
sure.
I physically had a big head.
Yeah, exactly. It was so funny because if you imagine a toothpick and I have an olive as a head, that was me when I was a little kid. So it's like, okay, you can spin fast because of your big head. I was like, okay, sure, I'll take it. But at some point, if you guys look into my Facebook, probably you'll find a little picture of little meme. Big ass head.
Yeah. We've just come to the end of round 3. We are starting round 4. Do you remember in your junior career what required, after the requireds,
Yes.
after 5 requireds, do you remember what score you would be trying to aim for in requireds?
I was trying to aim for 200 points at least, but I didn't have as good as an entry, so I don't know, as close as I could get to 200 points.
Yeah.
Because it was funny. At that time, my last junior competition, I did 10 meter actually.
I was going to ask, have you just done 3 meter your whole life, or have you, yeah?
No, yeah. When I was young at this group H, I would do all the events. I had my full list on 10 meter, but my requires weren't as good. Like I couldn't rip.
Yeah.
I still can rip. Sometimes I get lucky and I rip one or two, but it was funny because I was the only one under 200 points at that Worlds in Penza, Russia.
Yes.
In Penza, I was 155 points going into the final. I was like, this is so fun.
And obviously in the junior competitions, the requireds carry over to the final.
Yeah,
so they are important.
It is very important to make a good impression in those requires. Yes, a little water will be nice. And yeah, I mean the level that they're aiming to here to make it to the final is probably that 200 point mark, and it'll be easier for them whenever they make it to the final. That's what I told Uni. Like, you're trying to aim for good balls, good requires, and then it's easy work for you in the optionals, because she's used to now competing only optionals. Just came back from Central American games, so they're pretty warm in those dives.
Yeah.
Now they were a little more nervous for the requires. So same as with Ruth yesterday, that she medaled. She won third place. She said, I was so nervous for the first 5 dives for the requires. Like, yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Because the importance of the optionals, obviously, in the final, you know, in the prelim, if you make it through to the final,
Yeah.
the optionals don't matter anymore because
They don't carry over. Yeah.
exactly, yeah, and you get to start almost fresh again on the final.
Yeah, exactly.
And the finals are obviously in the afternoon. You've probably woken up a bit more, and I always felt I always struggled a little bit in the prelim. It's harder to get going.
Yeah, of course, and it's like very early in the morning. They have to be here at 7:30. They'll start to be in the water. It's a little chilly. It's outside. It's windy. Because it's an outdoor pool. Usually, it's a little colder in the water.
Yeah. Especially in the morning.
Yeah, especially in the morning, and then this long meet, and there could be a little missteps like we just saw with the Chinese. A little on the side, a little sideways. But you gotta adjust to that.
Yes, yeah.
You gotta figure out a way.
Yeah, you got to figure out a way to get the best takeoff you can. Sometimes the hurdle doesn't give you the best start.
Yeah. If you were to start over your diving career, would you do springboard instead of tower?
As a junior, I was especially in Group B. Springboard was my favorite board to compete. I was a junior European champion. First year B, and I retained that title again the following year. But then I around that time I got I had a Chinese coach, Peng Li, and he I guess created and started my platform career.
Okay.
And I learned so much from Peng, but at the same time, like, I was at that age where, you know, I was going through puberty. I was probably a bit of a nightmare to coach, just because all my feelings were all over the place, and I used to get really moody and angry with myself. Used to slap the water if a dive went not very well, but like, I look back at that point, and that coach Peng, I mean, all the coaches I've had in my career, which has been quite a few, you learn something different from all of them.
Yes.
Have you? How many coaches have you kind of gone through?
I've gone through 5.
Yeah.
5 coaches. Yeah. Well, I started with the Cuban one from when I started diving till 16. And then I moved to the States, and I had my other head coach, Douglas Schaffer. If he's watching, hello. How are you, brother? Then I graduated from school, went back to Monterrey, and I started diving with Jonathan Alcantara. He was there. And then I switched with, we call him Epi. He's also a Chinese coach. I've always wanted to train with him.
Yep.
But he was training a lot of people. He's Randall's coach.
Yes. Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah. And then I decided, okay, this is the coach I want, but what's the coach I need? At that time, I was struggling through a lot of stuff, and Majin was the one with all the springboard divers. He was having all the tower divers, so I didn't have anybody to, I don't know, like, measure myself against.
Yes.
So I made the choice to went to Mexico City and start with Majin back again.
Nice.
Definitely learned from all of them a lot. One of the biggest advices I could get from Douglas, from the one in the States, it's control what you can control. Forget about the rest, and that's a phrase that stuck with me throughout my career since I left.
Yeah.
I left school. What would you say it's the best advice you've gotten?
Obviously, I've had many coaches as well throughout my career, and all those coaches have instilled so much knowledge into my brain.
Yeah.
That advice is I've definitely been given that advice too. It's all about controlling the controllable, and forgetting about what you can't control. I think it's so easy to try and when you try and focus on the things that you actually can't control, and then you get stuck in that headspace, and it's not positive for you. I would say Um, I struggle to manage my emotions. I would either be really high or really low.
Yes.
During training and competing, and my final coach, Jane Figueiredo, who coached me and Tom to the Olympics, we really worked hard to manage to try and keep that level almost flat line, not getting too excited, and then not also getting too low, and that definitely helped me stay focused and focus on the right things.
Yes, exactly.
Because in diving, it's all about consistency.
It's all about consistency
And that
and
is-
control. Yes.
It's one of the consistency is one of the hardest things to actually get right. I think most divers, especially myself, I worked on that my whole career. I sometimes would have a consistent comp, but then the next one would not be.
Yeah.
And it's just an ever evolving thing to work on.
Yeah, exactly. You cannot get fixed on, okay, this is how I'm diving right now, but then you get the consistent meet and it's like, okay, I'm done. Now I don't need to work anymore, and then the next time is nothing goes right, and it's like you say, ever evolving. I would say it as you always have to keep a student mindset. You always wanted to learn. There's always something new you can learn about anything in all situations, because you're never in the same. There's no same hurdles. There's no two same takeoffs. There's no way you feel the same every time you wake up.
Yep.
So you gotta figure out a way to make everything work and make everything happen. If you're not on your 100%, if you're like on your 60% or your 40%, give it your everything and learn from that part. Because if you don't learn at the end of the day, then you go back to that same scenario and it keeps presenting itself every time, over and over and over again, until you learn what you're supposed to learn in that time.
Yep.
Which is the fun part about diving as well.
You speak very, very well. I can tell you're probably a very great mentor to these younger divers.
Hopefully they'll listen. That's one win.
Yeah.
If they can listen, then yeah, sure.
Yeah. God.
There's Canadian divers coming out of. Well, she like, look at her. She's been struggling with her foot injury. Like, it happened yesterday, I think, before the
Really?
competition, and now she's here battling because she wants that medal. She wants that podium finish and make it to the final. Yesterday, I think she missed the final by a few points. Now she's going again.
Yeah. That's with sport and diving, like, injuries are inevitable.
Yes.
I think in my junior career I really struggled with my knees.
Like all the divers struggle with the knees.
Yeah.
What's going on with the knees?
Yeah. We're not strong enough.
Yeah, I know. I wish.
Yeah.
Now I can feel the weather changing with my knees.
Yeah. I can feel it in my back.
Oh.
What are some of the injuries you've had to face during your career?
Definitely the knees.
Mm-hmm.
I got like a little bump.
Yeah.
Oswald's ladder. I don't know.
Osteoslatters.
That one.
Yeah.
Besides that, everything has been healthy. I guess that's another thing. I take care of myself. Also that's one thing I learned in school in the U.S. Like, you gotta take care of your body in and outside of the pool. Like, your rest, your hydration, your what's it called? Recovery.
Yes.
Like, twice a week I'll do like a massage. On Wednesday I'll do it in my legs, and then Saturday just so I can rest. I'll get the full body massage. But it's some good stuff to take care of your body outside of the pool. So a very good thing where here you go.
It's 2 a.m. in Mexico
2 a.m.
City.
in Mexico City.
So I wonder if any of the Mexican fans are up very early or very late.
Very early, very late. I mean, there could be a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be out.
Do you know if any of their families are here?
Yeah,
Nice.
Suris and the twins are here.
Yep.
Like the parents are
Nice.
probably around here.
I
on the
can
right.
I can hear them.
Yeah, you probably hear them.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ruth and Juni's mom, they're like right here, right over there,
Nice.
along the wall. Échale, Juni.
family's an important thing in sport because you know in the early stages of your career, you know, the parents are the ones that, well, not just parents, can be grandparents, families. They're the ones that take us to training.
Yes.
You know, it's almost probably harder for them. They have to also get up early, you know, make us breakfast, lunch, dinner.
The first sacrifice.
Yes, yeah. So a big shout out to everyone's families, and parents.
They're always the first sponsors as well. They're the first one who believe in us, and they want to make it as easy for us to focus on what we want to do and to chase our dreams.
Yeah.
And all the kids here, it's how to say it? I blanked. everything is it's a team effort.
Yes.
For their families, their coaches, their physios, their doctors to all be here and have an opportunity to make it into the world stage for sure.
We obviously see the athletes here already competing, but you know there's been many years of training behind this point, getting to this stage in their career.
Yeah, at this point it's like what, at least 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years in the making.
Yeah. And as a young diver, you're not cooking your own meals really, are you? You
exactly.
Get home, your grandparents, your parents will be cooking, and so like, you know, it's up to them to focus on our nutrition at that stage, and
they become the psychologists and nutritionists and the doctors sometimes.
Yeah. They're probably quite relieved when we get a little bit older and we've got a team around us of physios, psychologists.
And sometimes when now the hard part is it's something that happened to me at least and to my sister when we left to go to the States. Now my mom was struggling to let us go.
Yeah,
that's the other part. That's the other change of mentality that our parents have to go through. It's like, okay, this has been my kids. I've been supporting them for so long, and now I'm free of my kids.
Yeah. It's a big change.
It's a big change for all of us, and we still like call our mom. It's like, Mom, how do I wash my clothes? And then show them a picture, like do a FaceTime, like how do I cook this? It's like, is it fully cooked? I don't know, right? Because my first meal back in college was chicken. It's like, how hard could it be to make chicken? It's like when it turns white, then that's good.
Yeah. So
it turned white, and then I said, okay, I'm hungry enough. I cut into it. It's like, it's pink. I don't know. I was so hungry, I ate it.
Whoa.
I ate it. It's like, okay. And then I told my mom, like, hey, Mom, I ate like a medium rare chicken. I'm still alive. Yeah. And then she said, like, you could have got like salmonella or something, but it wasn't salmon. What do you mean? So it was so funny, like those first steps, like how do I wash my clothes? How do I do this? I was struggling with the cooking. I was making chicken like half. Medium rare chicken. So I was like, okay, let's go back to cereal. Let me make some sandwiches. This is it.
Some ham and cheese sandwiches.
Some ham and cheese.
Growing up, my dad was he worked at the University of Leeds. He was in the biology department, so he understood germs and all that sort of stuff. So he was quite a germaphobe. And I when I was younger, I kind of had those traits, but not anymore. I grew out of it, luckily. But like, I would never share any food with anyone. I never share a drink.
Yeah, for sure.
But he always, it kind of instilled into me to always overdo my chicken. So I was very used to eating dry chicken for a long time in my life. But I remember the first time I moved away from my mum and dad's house, I was still in Leeds. Me and Dan Goodfellow. Yeah. We rented an apartment.
Good old Dan.
Yeah. And that was like the first time I ever ate chicken that was juicy and nice.
So he was in charge of the cooking, or was it you for a little bit?
It was a little bit of both. Yeah. But Dan was a year or two older than me, so I think he had way more experience of living on his own and cooking. But we always used to make the same thing every day. Every lunch we'd have chicken wraps. Yeah. And then for dinner we would either have a spaghetti bolognese, but we would buy it in a jar.
Okay.
Like the sauce in the jar.
Oh, okay. I thought the whole thing. In
No, just the sauce. And then the other meal would be a chili con carne, which was also the sauce in the jar.
Yeah.
You'll be glad to know I make my sauces from scratch now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I enjoy cooking now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one. Why I like to say, well, a lot of people complimented me on my grill skills. At least now I'm in charge of the grill when we're in Mexico City.
Nice.
Because in Monterrey there's like it's like a thing. It's like a tradition to make carne asada. And so, okay, you're from Monterrey. You're in charge of the grill.
Nice.
Go do it.
Yeah.
And I haven't got any complaints yet.
That's good. No salmonella.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, there's no chicken in the grill.
Yeah, I never when I'm cooking on the barbecue. I always stay away from chicken.
Yeah. There's no chicken.
I don't want that responsibility.
Exactly. It's like, okay, if you leave your life in my hands, it's up to you.
Yeah.
You chose this. Now you eat it.
Yeah. What is your favorite meal to have?
My favorite meal to have, definitely tacos.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Do you have tacos back in Mexico City?
Yeah. I dip the tacos everywhere else is different, but in Mexico they are what they are, and they're so yummy.
Did you get sick?
Nope.
No.
Lucky. Yeah, I know.
Lucky, because that's a curse. Like in Mexico they say it's a curse, like the Moctezuma curse, for all the foreigners that come in.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 days is fine, but then the fourth one, or within that first week, is like you go straight to the bathroom. The Moctezuma curse, that's what we call it.
I've a very
strong stomach?
No, the opposite.
Oh, the opposite.
Yeah. I remember, obviously, when I was doing synchro with Tom Daly, he has an iron stomach. He can eat anything and be fine. But whenever I go anywhere that's not England, my belly just does not enjoy it.
Oh no.
I don't have a great time.
Shit.
Which is also, it's a difficult thing to deal with when you're diving.
Oh yeah, when you're in competitions and it's like a different part of the world, and you gotta eat what there is to eat. Mm-hmm. There's no being picky. There's no being picky when you're in sports.
Yes.
At least for food, unless you're like allergic to something. But besides that, like, this is what it is, and you don't have time to go somewhere else and figure out what you like and figure out what's the to eat here.
Yeah, like for example, here in Croatia, we're staying in like student accommodation, which makes sense. You know, there's so many athletes, there's so many people on the teams, lots of judges, coaches.
Yeah, it's like a little village.
Yeah. It's a good setup, but at the same time, you know, it's hard to cook for that many people, and you know, it's sometimes maybe a little bit bland.
Yeah,
a little bit basic. But as an athlete, you see it as fuel.
Yes.
So you just have to get it down.
Sometimes people would think ahead or bring their own snacks from their countries, or like they get some little protein bars, little protein here and there.
Yeah.
Or just stuff that they're more used to eating.
Yeah.
And it might help them for the competitions or for the situation.
Absolutely. Where's your most favorite part of the world, other than Mexico, of course, that diving has taken you?
For competition, definitely. I would say I really liked Bolzano the first time I went. That was a really nice area. I've always wanted to go back to Italy. Sometimes I'll say, okay, I'll retire in Italy. It sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
It looks pretty nice. Yeah. But definitely not competing here. For sure, Croatia.
Yeah.
It's like nice views. The weather's nice. It's not too warm. It's not too cold.
Yeah.
The pool is amazing.
Yeah.
The food, I'm yet to have like the local dishes. They say like seafood is very good here.
Yeah.
So I really want to try that. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. Shoot me a text. Maddie, you can do something. Your brother been here.
A lot of the times when you come to these sort of places around the world for competitions, you see the hotel, you get on the bus, you see the pool, and that's it.
And that's about it. Yes.
So there's some places where you might have a day off and you go and explore, but at the same time, you know that you're there for a competition, so you don't want to get too tired on those days off. So you actually rest and recover instead of walking around and tiring out your legs. So it is a difficult balance.
Yeah, it is. It is very difficult. But now that we have the chance, we can squeeze as much time as we can. Well, yesterday I wanted to, but then I went for a little nap and at 6 a.m. Oh, at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And I woke up at 4 this morning.
Oh wow!
So I missed my dinner, and then I was like, okay. I didn't do my Duolingo also. So my streak was almost done. No. So I was a little tired, not from. And it's funny because I say I'm tired, but I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, same. Like it's a weird thing.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not diving. I'm just coaching. I'm telling them, okay, squeeze here, raise your arms a little more, do a little faster. This is it. And it's like, I'm tired. I'm done. Like, what is this?
Yeah, I guess with being a coach and obviously myself being a commentator, for me, for example, I have I'm here all day watching all the dives.
Yeah.
But as a diver, you're trying. Obviously, you're there for your competition. You're there for the training beforehand. But in and around that, you try and rest as much as possible and get away from the pool.
Sure.
But as a coach, and sometimes you can't. You have to stay here all
day.
And
stay here and figure out the meat.
Yeah, it's a different kind of tiredness.
Yes, I know. And also the sun is not forgiving as well.
Oof, yeah.
It's not forgiving.
I'm glad I'm in this commentary booth with AC.
With AC and so nice and sitting down as well.
I know, yeah. I feel very lucky. As you can see, I'm very pale.
Yeah. Little freckles here and there.
Yeah. I can tan, but I usually burn first, and then it's a nice tan.
Yeah. How was coming to an outdoor pool and not being able to put sunscreen on?
Well, yeah, that's the thing, because the last thing you want when you're diving is having moisturizer
or being slippery.
On your hands and on your legs, because when you're spinning around, you want to be able to grip your tuck shape and your pike shapes.
Yeah.
So I would just try and stay in the shade as much as possible. But as you can, especially on the 10 meter, there is no shade.
There's no shade. No.
You're really out there in the elements. Do you use ITAC wax or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually do first soap.
Yep.
Soap, like neutral soap, so I get all the oils out, and then I put the ITAC, so it's a little more sticky.
Yeah.
But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Especially when it's that warm and that humid, you'll start to sweat a little bit, then it runs off, and then you get a little slippery and things happen.
Yes.
And then you're like, where am I?
Yeah. That's one of the worst feelings in diving, is when you either slip out or you come out of your dive and you look and you're like, oh no, I don't normally see what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, when's the water gonna hit and where?
Yeah, you just we call it you just bite down in your teeth, like.
Yeah. Just prepare for a smack.
You prepare for a smack. In Spanish we call it apretar la muela. You just get tight in your teeth.
Mm-hmm. We're on the final round of requireds, round 5.
Round 5, and usually all the divers do this from 1.5, 1 twist.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very repetitive round.
Mm-hmm. The required rounds are quite repetitive. A lot of the divers choosing to do the same dives.
Pretty similar dives, yep.
In the very same order. Just a reminder that the required dives will carry over to the final if the divers make the final, and that will be a top 12 finish. At the Rio World Aquatic Junior Championships 2 years ago, the score for the 12th position in the prelim was 366. Obviously this is a different competition.
Yes.
A different pool, different set of judges and different divers, so that's just a baseline for us to focus on, but it could be more, it could be less. We've been seeing it. The standards have been higher
Oh, really?
Yeah, this
Okay, great.
time round, which is always good to see. the
Yeah, that's
progression.
always good to see. There's a progression in the kids
Yeah.
and for the upcoming senior events as well.
Yeah. What's your favourite dive to compete?
I would say 407, inboard 3.5. That'll be my most favorite dive.
Yeah.
And then after that, my least favorite dive will be the hardest of my list, 205B. 205B could be tricky.
Yeah.
It is the easiest
Yeah.
degree of difficulty wise, but I think it's the hardest to make because it's so easy.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're strong, and then you spin quick, and then when you make a dive really easily, you then got a much longer time to try and control it into the water.
Exactly, I got no control. That's the thing.
Yeah. I think when I was struggling to make reverse 3.5 somersaults tuck, it was almost easier because I knew I just had to kick up at the water.
Yeah, and that's it.
And then squeeze
Exactly.
and go through the water. But as I got older and I started to be stronger and spin quicker, I would have to actually control it.
See where you are.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot kick at 12. You gotta kick like at what is this? 11.
Yeah.
Talking about a clock.
Yeah. We have Marley from America, single twister, we call it.
Single twister. Okay.
Forward one, somersaults, one twist.
Yeah. Sometimes we forget that we're commentating on a
Yeah.
on a diving meet. We haven't talked a single thing about diving of this competition.
Let's focus in on the last round of required.
Yes, sir. But at least the gossip is nice.
Yeah.
There we go. Juliana Giron from Colombia.
Back one, somersaults, half twist. Maybe we'd like to see a bit more of a bigger jump out of the board.
Every jump or a little bit back. The line at the end of the dive was solid. Not so penalized in that.
Victoria from Russia.
Yep. Pretty line in the water, yeah.
Solid dive.
Yes.
See some strapping on her knee.
Talking about the knees, there you go.
Very common injury slash problem for divers.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're still growing. I mean, she's very tall, so I don't know how much more she can grow. For divers, we usually try to be short, with the exception of Yona. Yona never wanted to follow
The rules.
the rules. But here we are. There you go.
Up and down.
Up and down, a little weird in that hurdle, maybe uncomfortable with the feet, but securing a 5th place for now.
We have Barbara Chen. Back one, somersaults, half twist.
I could never do this dive for my life.
Really.
Yeah, if I had to do this dive, I would. I would not make it.
Me and Tom had to. We did this in our requireds at the Olympics.
Yeah, I really like how
And
you guys do it.
Yeah, I
It looks
loved.
so pretty.
I love doing it.
I've always wanted to do that same dive for reverse 1.5 half twist.
Yeah.
That looks.
Yeah.
For me, that's like the prettiest looking dive.
I agree. It's one of I remember Tom Daly and Dan Goodfellow.
Oh yeah, they did it
in
for
Rio
singles,
Olympics.
so.
They did reverse half. It's quite a unique dive, and especially in synchro, when done in sync and good entries, it's beautiful to watch.
There you go.
Bruna from Brazil.
A little bit of a roll, but solid nonetheless.
6, 5.5, 6, 6, 6.5, 6.5, 5.5.
Can you explain to some of the viewers that might not know diving too well the pike save?
Oh, the pike save.
Yeah.
This will be the last thing you do in the dive. You do all your movements above the water and all that. But then when you line up for the entry, as soon as you pass through the water, you gotta do another somersault or half somersault under the water, which will be like right there. Whenever they break the water surface, you open your arms and then you try to do like a little pike save. Pike meaning with the legs straight and just bending on the hips, like a little hinge, and try to do it as fast as you can, so you can do the less splash getting in the water, and that's what the 3 bubbles come out after. Right there, we got a little short.
I think a lot of people that don't know diving too well, when they watch it for the first time, which is sometimes, most of the time, it's the Olympics. You know, especially in the UK, diving's never on TV other than the Olympics, which is a shame.
It's not the most popular sport, for
Exactly.
us. It is.
And so, like, for I started dating my girlfriend just after my career, basically. My last competition was in 2023. At the end of 2020, well, it was August 2023 in Berlin. One of the World Cups, legs, or no, it wasn't World Series then. Either way, and then a day after that competition, we went on our first date, and then obviously I never competed again. So she never really got to understand diving too well, and so when she watches, she's like, "Oh, that was good." I'm like,
"Nah,
it wasn't." No.
Here we go.
Yeah.
No, but it wasn't that much splash. Like, but
yeah, it's not always all about that.
You get into the technical details and all the like fine line, the I guess the judge eye, I guess. It gets a little more technical, and you start to see little small defects and small things that people who are not used to seeing diving, that they cannot see. They just see the whole picture, I guess.
Yeah.
Make it more easier.
Yeah.
More easier. There you
go. I've definitely experienced like being at certain competitions around the world, and you could tell the crowd it's their first time watching diving, because you would see someone do a bad dive and they'd all cheer.
Like,
let's
go.
Yeah, and I'm like, maybe don't do that.
Yeah. What do you think it's when you did like a bad dive, what will be your reaction when you're in the water? Would you try to drown yourself, or you would just get as fast as out of the water as you could?
It all depends on, like, for example, like, depending on how I landed. You know, if you land quite short or flat, you know, you don't go under the water that deep, do you? You're basically at the surface already.
Yeah, exactly.
I would probably just not even get my head out of the water. I'd swim straight to the end of the steps and get out as quick as possible. Grab my chamois, head down, past the camera.
Because now in this competition there's a camera following you all the way where you go, and it's like don't put the camera on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. When that happens, I would curse under the water, but now there's cameras under the water, so I might read my lips. And I'm trying to find a secret door under the water so I can just go through there. I don't want to get out.
Yeah, there's definitely been times where I've probably screamed underwater, and also taken the longest time to come out of the water as well, just because I just wasn't ready to surface and deal with.
And the slow clap.
Yeah, the appreciation clap, I call it.
Yeah, no, I really don't like that.
But on the other hand, when I do a good dive, I definitely come out the water quick.
To hear the
cheer.
Yeah, it gets you going.
Yeah, and it gets you pumped. And then I swim to the edge, and you know, have a bit of aura, a bit of confidence about myself.
For sure.
But that's something, you know, as maturity and age came about, like I would try to manage that. So even if I did a good job, a really good dive, I wouldn't I would try and keep as calm as possible,
Yeah.
not get too excited. You know, you might as well wait until the very last dive to get
And get excited.
exactly.
Yeah, just like Nina did here. Pretty solid dive. Going back to her coach. Little clap. Here we go. And then getting ready for the actual competition, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The hard dives.
Yep.
Is where everything gets settled. 'Cause right now all the scores will be like very, very close to each other.
Yep.
And here's where people start to get away or get back into the competition. 150, 160.
Current leader so far is Zhezhnia Bozchek from Ukraine with 190.
190 points. That's very solid.
Yeah, it's really solid. You know, 200 would have been your aim, but it's that would have to be a very good 5 dives.
Yeah, exactly. But now judges have been very strict.
Yes.
Like this couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
they're getting more strict
Yeah.
now. We're aiming for perfection in every single dive. There you go. And to see it from the juniors still, that's very good.
Yeah.
Gonna set the pace for the senior events.
Absolutely. We have Malak there from Egypt. Maybe not performing the dive she would have hoped for.
Exactly.
Sophia Hoffman from America, reverse dive pike.
There you go.
We saw a knee save there, so that's the other kind of save we do underwater. We do it on the back and reverse entries.
It makes your body go faster through the water when you break the water surface. You're trying to make like a hole, I call that, and then your body needs to get in as fast as it can before the water closes back again.
Exactly. It's like creating a vacuum
Yeah.
for your body to go through the water.
Yeah, with the knee save and the pike save, you kind of like cheat a little bit and makes your body a little faster.
Yeah. We have Lita from the Netherlands there. 36 points. Top 12. There's currently a 23.85 gap between 12th and 1st. But after the 12th position, it is very close. And we'll probably see towards the end of the optional rounds a fight to make it into that final.
Yeah, exactly. There's gonna be a fight here, and it's weird not to see the Chinese at the very top right now.
I suspect they have probably not sent their A team.
Yeah, probably not.
And you know, each nation can have 2 divers in each event.
Yes.
In each individual event, and they only have 1 in this event. And another country I'm a bit surprised of not being here is, well, I haven't seen Japan.
Oh yeah, actually, I've never seen Japan.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Japan in a while.
And even in South Korea as well.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like they, you know, in the senior programs, that you know they're great divers.
Yeah.
And they're always there.
But now in the juniors, they're like, for some reason they don't want to send them.
Yeah.
Maybe focusing on the senior events.
Yep.
Even the juniors focusing a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. How old were you when you competed at your first senior international?
I think I was like 15.
Yeah.
15, 16, probably, something like that.
Yeah.
It was in Mexico, actually, in Guanajuato. One of the Grand Prix. And
Yeah.
then went to Puerto Rico for the second one.
Mm.
I was doing tower, actually.
Wow.
I was doing tower.
How did you find that Puerto Rican pool? I've competed there.
I don't like it.
Yeah. It's
I
like a
don't-
wind tunnel.
Yeah, exactly. It's a wind tunnel. It's like everybody was just like all over the place.
Yes.
I was in as big, and I don't know, probably weighted like 50 something kilos, and saw a little wind
Yeah, pushes you away.
pushing me away. I was like, ah.
We have Emma Kelly there from Ireland, representing Ireland.
There you go. A little bit short getting in the water.
Emma Kelly was the final diver there of round 5. So that's the end of the required rounds of dives. Let's have a look at our standings. Victoria from Russia with a nice
200 points.
11 point lead. Yeah, 206. That's a brilliant score there for required.
Yeah. On average, 7s, 7.5s throughout. There we go.
It's a tight field. As we move into the optional rounds, we probably will see some gaps being created.
Exactly.
Some divers having more degree of difficulty in their list.
This is where it gets more fun.
Yeah, exciting.
And a lot of people dealing with what's it called, the swimsuit burn, as you can see with who is it, Sophia?
From 2.5 pike.
Hey,
Solid takeoff. Maybe losing a little bit of tension in her core on the entry.
but a little cheated, a little knee save right there. You help. A little more like. How do you pronounce some of these names when it's like? You guess?
Yeah, I try my best.
There we
That's
go.
the only thing we can do. Obviously, not all the athletes filled out my form, but I also put in, how do I pronounce your name?
Yeah, the pronunciation of the names.
Yeah. Just give it my best. Go, Teresa
There you go.
Jelinkova.
Yeah,
In with 2.5 somersaults pike.
very nice bike.
Mm.
A little over because of a head. Here we go, still feeling loose.
Natalia from Poland, back 2.5 somersaults tuck. I used to love this dive as a young junior.
Yeah, would you start with this for your optionals?
Yes. I've recorded them back 2.5 tuck, and then maybe front 3.5 tuck,
Mm-hmm.
and then in with 2.5 tuck. This is like maybe first year B. I did
Yeah.
full in, full out,
Full out.
full out in first year B.
A solid dive. A little bit over, a little bit back. Nothing too bad. We're trying to stay consistent with those dives.
Jacqueline Chen, forward 2.5 somersaults pike.
Yeah, I would probably start like Jackie right here. I would always do fronts first, and then front entries also for last. Try to keep it, I don't know, more comfortable.
Yeah.
A little easier look
Yeah.
in the water.
I would always not want to start on a hurdle,
Yeah, it's tricky.
and
It's
also
tricky.
like finishing on a hurdle as well is tricky.
Yeah.
The nerves can sometimes get the better of you.
Yeah, now with the jumping hurdle, these times are a little more of a risk,
Mhm.
risk to reward. But if you can find that timing in the hurdle, then definitely gets you going a little higher, a little easier.
Yeah.
To work your dive.
We have Shi Zhangyi in with 2.5 somersaults pike.
A little bit of a trouble coming out of the board.
Yeah, she cut off her jump,
Yeah.
didn't fully extend over her toes, making it difficult on the end.
Still managing to get up and down. Not what we're used to seeing the Chinese, but here we are still fighting.
We have Lila Stewart from Canada for 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist.
The silver medal from yesterday.
Yep. Beautiful
There we
diver.
go.
So elegant in the air.
Yep.
Great form.
Pretty aligned.
And confident.
Very confident, yeah.
7, 6.5, 6.5, 7,
There we go.
6.5, 6.5, 6.5.
6.5 to count. That's 58.50.
2.5 somersaults with touch.
Solid dive to start the optionals.
In long prelims like this, you don't necessarily need the wow dives. You don't need to nail the absolute
Best with
yeah. It's all about just trying to stay consistent, not making too big of mistakes.
consistency is the key of diving. There you go.
We have Amélie from France.
I think she trains in Canada, don't she?
Ah, I see. Her diving reminds me a little bit of Scarlett Mew Jensen.
Yeah.
They look very similar.
Because I've seen her talking a lot with the Canadians, so maybe she dives over there a little bit more.
Yeah.
We'll see a lot of this divers train somewhere else, I guess.
Yeah.
Most of the time now it's still a girl from Brazil. She trains in California, and then another girl from Peru. I saw her speaking English with the U.S. coach, so I don't think the U.S. coach is in Peru, but
No.
maybe she is.
Yeah. Maybe trying to get her to come to their college.
Maybe yes. It might be working.
You also have Maori, the Fijian diver,
Oh yeah.
train in Mexico as well.
Yeah.
His diving really impressed me with his bronze medal
Yeah, no.
on the 3 meter the other day.
First ever Fiji medal.
Yep. It's impressive.
There you go. The working hard towards the goals. It's paying off.
It's also really nice to see and hear about how, Mexico as a federation are allowing other athletes from around the world to come and train. Some nations don't necessarily love doing that because they want to keep it secret.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think, I'm guessing this is right. You obviously can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think being able to surround yourself with as many good divers as possible and helping out where you can, good things then happen back.
Yeah, exactly. That's our mentality here is to give back. As at the end of the day, it's we're working towards the goal, even if I don't know, maybe the ego comes in. It's like, I don't want this guy to beat me. But put in the work, in iron shapes iron, and
Yep.
we both get better, and everybody gets better. So it's a little more of a good time in the competition.
Zoe there from Sweden, front 2.5 somersaults pike. Nice and controlled, good entry.
Pretty. Very pretty. She actually gets coached by a Mexican.
Wow.
By a Mexican coach, yeah. Now the
Does he
Mexicans.
coach in Sweden?
Yeah. He coached in Sweden. Now he coached her in Swedish as well, probably.
Wow. It's quite common to see other coaches from around the world coaching in not their home nation.
Yeah, exactly. Little Paquito over there. And same with Julian. I think he's in the UK.
Yeah, he's in
in
Sheffield.
Leeds. Yeah, in
Sheffield, yeah. Sheffield Diving Club. It's where Jack Law trains, Anthony, Lois Tilson, Ross Haslam.
Yeah, so he's over there. Apparently they're enjoying his company over there.
Yep.
The coaching, pretty good coaching, great diver.
Yeah.
Definitely competed against him a couple times. I looked up to him.
Yeah.
His diving was pretty good.
Juliana from Colombia.
There you go. Solid front 2.5.
6, 6, 6.5, 6, 5,
sometimes find that the rip entry is a little bit harder on lower boards.
Yeah.
I always found it easier to rip on 10 meter just because you're hitting the water at a much quicker speed.
Yeah, faster. It's a little more showy also to do from 10 meter. It's that's why they call it. A lot of people want to see diving on 10 meter.
We have our current leader
Victoria.
in the 2.5 somersaults tuck.
Oh,
Too many beams.
too many beans. Too many beans. That's what we're talking about. The consistency. How do you deal with the adrenaline? The feeling a little more loose, a little maybe excited because you're winning the competition.
Yeah, you're leading.
I don't know.
Victoria will need to try and produce some good optional dives now
Yes,
to make it into the final, but it's still a long way to go.
exactly. We're just starting the optional dives. Better more to come.
Mackenzie. There's your least favourite dive being competed.
That's my least favorite dive. Here we go. That's why.
Yeah. It's very hard to control.
3.5, 4, 4, 3, 4, 3.5. Barbara Chen, forward 2.5 somersaults.
In long prelims like this, it's hard. It is hard to come back from a mistake like that.
Yeah, especially in the prelims where the judges are a little more tight, a little
Yeah.
tighter. They don't want to give out as much of a big score.
Mm.
Gotta earn it a little bit more.
Barbara there with a forward 2.5 somersaults pike, planting both of her feet on the end of the board.
5.5, 6, 5, 5.5, 5, 5.5.
I'd like to see more of a tighter, confident finish.
Yes, sir. I always tell the kids, however you land, try to be as tight as you can. Maybe if you're a little short, you can hide it with your entry.
Exactly.
You get a little bit better score. Maybe half a point makes the difference here and there.
Bruno with a inward 2.5 somersaults pike. She competed in inward 2.5 somersaults tuck in the final,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
or was it the prelim yesterday on the 1 meter?
Yep.
I like to see hard dives being competed. It's good to see.
Yeah, good
juniors
to
pushing
see.
themselves.
Even with the girls, that usually a dive you don't see that often with the girls.
Mm-mm.
Here we go, Suri. Inward 2.5 pike, same dive as before. She's usually a tower diver, so it's kind of funny to see her in the springboard. Here we go. Trying to produce a good dive. Solid, a little bit rolled over.
Her fun fact she gave me was that she was always very scared of heights. And she's obviously laughed at me because she is now as a 10-meter diver.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, the other day I went up to 10 meter and to see how it felt again. Now it looks higher.
Yeah.
Now it looks higher. I was like, oh, there's no way this is 10 meter. Didn't look that high before.
I feel like as we get older and more mature, I feel like we become more fearful.
You think so?
For me, I do.
Yeah, honestly.
When I was younger, I just didn't care.
It's just, let's do it. Let's go 10 meter.
Yeah.
Sure.
But towards the end of my career, I definitely was probably more nervous than I was. A different kind of nerves.
Yeah.
I guess there was more at stake.
More stake, yeah, definitely. Junie, I think this is her favorite dive. Inward 2.5 pike. Very consistent with her diving. Working on the essentials technique. There you go. Solid. Que bonito from her mom right there.
Strong takeoff.
Strong. She's definitely a very strong diver.
Yep.
You can see her smile like a little relief. Going back for her second World Championships. Coming from Rio with the silver. Now she's hungry for another medal.
Absolutely. Gabriella.
Very pretty line.
I mean,
Tiny bit
I'm
short.
impressed with the hurdles so far.
Yeah, there's not a big mistake from
Yeah.
anybody. That's good. That's good. That's what we like. A little more control with this age group. I'll say when it gets more of a stake, like bigger dives, sometimes it can get in your head and you get rushed and you're messing a little bit on your rhythm.
Yeah.
But they're very on point.
Caitlin from Great Britain in with 2.5 somersaults pike. Not quite getting enough rotation.
A little anxious trying to get into the pike.
Yeah. And rushing to a entry. I think she looks too happy with that.
A little unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Long way to go still.
long way to go. We still got 3 more dives. Focus on those 3 more dives. Charlie Brown. Isn't Charlie Brown from Snoopy?
I think so. I like her tuck shape.
Yeah.
She's splitting her legs so she can see through. And diving, you got a spot where you are in the air, which is something that I struggled with, especially in an outdoor pool.
Oh yeah, it's definitely you got the light from the sun, and then to see where you are, it's very important.
Yeah.
Figure out where the water is.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's something that we work on every time, on the inner ear. Try to figure out where you are, the spatial awareness, which is very important. A lot of people think that diving is just like trying to flip, close your eyes, and then guess where you are.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Mm-mm.
As you can see with our representative from Russia,
Nadezhda.
she has to see where the water is, especially when you're in that very tight pike shape. Solid up and down.
Nina Berger from Germany. About 2.5 somersaults tuck. .8 degree of difficulty.
Hey. I was about to say Europeans usually like to start with back entries, and now you can see why. Very confident with those. Back 2.5. Very pleased. Also the coach, very pleased with that.
Ever so slightly twisting on that entry though.
A little bit, yeah. Maybe she hid it a little.
Yeah, she did. I think she did a good job there.
There you go.
Because the judges can, if they see a twist on the end, they can really heavily penalise you.
Yeah. She got away with it. There you go. Oh,
That is not the dive we just watched.
it was so good that we wanted to see it again.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sarah with 5s across the board to count. Maria from Australia for 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist.
Very high up and hurdle, up and down. Pretty good. I like to see that a little more tight, a little tighter in that twist, so it doesn't look like she's losing her legs. Probably why I got penalized with 5.5s.
Yep.
Still solid, making it count.
We have Malek from Egypt. In with 2.5 somersaults tuck. quite getting the spot correct on that come out.
Yeah, there's too much juice. Little head in,
Yeah.
coming out of the tuck shape. But this is where it gets interesting. Like we said before, harder dives, more chances to get it a little bit, messing up a little bit.
Very elegant in the air there. Beautiful pike shape.
Yeah, very nice line, nice points.
I think we'd see some more, maybe sevens there if the entry was a bit more vertical.
Yeah.
We have Lita van Voort.
It's been a while since I last saw people from the Netherlands diving.
Yeah.
It
was Inge Jassen and
Selena.
Selena, yeah.
For the longest time, it was only them two.
Yeah. It's good to see good representation from all countries.
Yes, sir. The hosts, Dolores, same dive as before. Home pool, home crowd.
Good takeoff.
Slightly over.
Yeah, missing her spot. Maybe tucking her chin in a little bit too much on that takeoff. It's harder to slow the rotation speed down.
Yeah, when your head is in, then you at the beginning, when you come out of the tuck, your head's still in, so you gotta counter that a little bit more of a looking in front of it.
Carolina representing Brazil.
Oh, this is the girl that trains in the U.S. There you go.
She trains in Mission Viejo.
Hey,
Coached by John Appelman.
Mr. John.
Have you been to that pool before?
I have never been to that pool.
Same.
I would like to see.
Yeah.
I would like to see that pool for myself.
I always see videos of Steele Johnson
Yeah, still.
diving there.
It looks very fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have an indoor gym. I don't know.
And I think it's like that little tent behind, just on the pool side, isn't it?
Okay.
I believe.
A recent world champ from yesterday. Struggling a little bit in the takeoff. Little hips back. Couldn't make the rotation fast enough. Try to squeeze as much as you can with a pike, but still we need to keep a little bit more with the heels.
The dry dive aspect of diving is, I think, extremely important.
Yeah.
Like, I think in the past, especially in the UK, there wasn't any good facilities when I first started diving. But obviously, throughout my career, new pools were built with a purpose-built dryland facility. And I think Mexico have a very good setup in their drylands.
Yeah, we try to have especially the foam pit. The foam pit is a pretty a good example of how important it can be. So you're doing your dives, but not actually doing your dives. So you got more repetitions in you, which is it's very nice.
Yeah. End of the first round of optionals, round 6. So look at our top 12. Still a long way to go.
Still 3 rounds. Here we go. But the moves are already getting going. Are you trying to finish your sleeve, or are you gonna leave it as a sticker tattoos?
Oh, yeah, no. I think I've finished with getting tattoos for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I just went through a phase. I never had tattoos when I was diving.
Yeah.
But then after Tokyo, obviously I got the rings.
You get the ring, yeah.
You have to. Well, you don't have to, but it's a rite of passage.
Yeah, it's like your brand.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I made it. I earned this tattoo. Here
Exactly.
we go.
I had that, and then I had some Japanese writing on my neck, spine. It says Great Britain, or it says Irigisu, which means England or Great Britain.
Okay.
We had it on our kit in the exact place.
Okay.
And I thought of the idea, and I didn't want to tell anyone because I was like, I don't want anyone to copy me.
Yeah, for sure.
And I believe I don't think anyone did get it in the exact space as I did.
So. Yeah, that's. Are you sure it says that because it's in your bag?
Huh?
Are you sure it says that because it's in your bag?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes have you seen those memes? It's like and then there's a Chinese writing, and then the Chinese guy goes water.
Luckily, someone in my family married a Japanese lady.
She made sure it was.
Yeah. I double checked with her.
There you go. Because that'll be funny because you cannot see it.
No, I know.
A lot of people see it. It's like, why does this guy have like I don't know, ramen?
Yeah.
Written in his bag. Maybe he likes ramen a lot. I don't know.
I always forget, I never, because it's on my back, I never see it as well, so I always forget it's there.
Yeah, those are like the. If I make myself a tattoo, like I like to see it. Like, I like to put it like where I can see it. Especially, it's gonna be like a meaningful piece, like you see every time.
How many tattoos have you got now?
I got. I want to say 5. I want to say 5, but I made the earliest one in my forearm. Apollo, the Greek god of the sun.
Yep.
Apollo, my dog, which passed away before making to the Paris Olympics.
Yeah.
And then the medal right behind the head of Apollo the god.
I love that. That's really cool.
And then the date when we won the medal.
Yeah.
But it matches my dog's birthday.
No way.
August 4th.
It's like it was meant to be.
It was kind of like meant to be, yes, sir.
Almost that greater power looking over you.
Yeah, no, exactly. I missed the little chubby one. Jacqueline putting her dive in, making it count for the final. Yeah, but I definitely want to finish the sleeves. I just need to figure out what I need to put.
Yeah.
Everything I have is in my left side.
You don't want to rush it either.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't want to regret a tattoo.
Yeah.
Do you get them all done in Mexico?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this one was made from one of my friends. He's a tattoo artist, very very big in Mexico. He's been tattooing a lot of people, like artists, soccer players, etc.
I was gonna say it looks very well done.
Yeah,
Good detail.
it took us 12 hours. 12 hours,
Wow.
one session. Getting it done. All my tattoos I've done in one session. The long tattoos.
Yeah. Same. My longest one is the one on my knee. It's a bit of Art Deco.
Okay.
Renaissance vibe of. I just wanted something around my knee.
How much did that hurt?
A lot, an awful lot, especially
on this side of the knee.
On the very left side of your knee. It was burning.
Oh.
I think this one took 9 hours.
Jesus. And it looks so simple.
Yeah, I know. But there's quite a lot of, the shading takes a long time.
Especially, I mean, at least you have like light skin.
Yeah, true. It's probably the only benefit of being pale.
Hey.
That was a beautiful dive there from Emily from
Great
France.
takeoff. You can almost see her right here in the boot. And the boot's quite high. I can see 10 meter
Yeah.
from now.
Almost. I think our eye line is level to the 10 meter board where we are sat.
One idea I had about tattoos is the meaningful places I've been to have something from that place.
Mm.
Not necessarily like I don't know, a building or like
Yeah.
you know, Paris was very important for me, and I'm not gonna get the
Yeah,
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower. Yeah. I wonder how many Eiffel Towers people got tattooed on them after the Paris Olympics.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Probably so many.
What do you think? What do you think is the most done tattoo? Like
A lion.
a lion.
A lion's face.
A lion's face,
Maybe.
definitely.
A lot
It's
of
a
guys
big
get that
one
on
on
their
the-
shoulders and chest.
Oh yeah. What do you think is the? It's the tattoo artist's nightmare to make
Oh, a circle.
a circle.
Yeah. I feel like when I got my rings done, they did a good job.
Yeah.
But I remember him saying he hates doing circles, especially if it's free. You know, like
Just a line.
Yeah. What about you? What do you think?
I think I was gonna say the lion heads, like
Yeah.
they're sick of doing lion heads. They're sick of doing like stuff like this.
Yeah. They want to do something.
Oh, like
New.
a clock.
Yeah,
They always do
yeah.
like a clock and a lion.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure Matthew Dixon.
Yeah.
He's got a boat. He's got a clock.
Oh,
I'm
no,
pretty
he's
sure he's
got
got
a
a
boat.
clock.
Shout out.
Maybe not a clock, but he's definitely got a lion head. My mate Jack from home, Jack Deitch, nothing to do with diving.
Yeah.
He has got a clock, and I'm pretty sure a lion in his sleeve with some clouds around
Oh yeah.
and a rose.
Yeah.
It's a very very popular tattoo around the world.
For sure.
You have Chesnia, back to now somersault pike. Meme's favourite dive.
My favorite dive, but I think she does it a little bit better than me.
Let's wait and find out.
Let's wait and find out. We battle a little bit.
Yeah.
Very strong takeoff.
Yeah.
Definitely good spinning.
Amazing takeoff.
A little bit anxious with the chest, trying to put her hands in the water.
Yeah.
She pulled a little bit. Juliana, here we go again. 405C. Inward 2.5 somersault tuck. For her second optional dive. Bit short. A bit falling down. Couldn't keep her heels high up enough. Couldn't push as much off the board as she would like.
Victoria, who was leading after the required rounds, but has now dropped down a little bit. She's rank 7 in the last round.
Still in the fight.
Absolutely.
She's got a very nice hurdle.
Oh,
Eee.
really like that dive. Good strong takeoff. Nice direction, almost reaching that 5 meter
Yeah.
mark, which we saw quite a lot in the boys event. 6.5 to count, 54 points.
Tiny bit short. That's what that was in 7s across.
Mackenzie from Canada.
Wow.
Our first big mistake of the competition, really. That's what we were talking about with the hurdles. They can go
Very
quite-
bad.
Yeah, very wrong, and it gets quite nerve-wracking to watch.
Yeah. Here we go. Maybe that could take her off the final.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be tough to get back in.
a lot of hard work there.
Gotta work a little bit more on that.
That dive there, getting her away from her.
Yeah,
Leaning a little bit too far back.
a little too high up of a kick.
Yeah. When you sort of mess up your takeoff, it can then mess up your spot and rotation.
Yeah, definitely. It moves it that much of a spot up. So it's a little bit higher to control back at the end. Whoa.
We're seeing some shaky hurdles.
And this is what the long meet gives you. Like a lot of consistency starts to fade away. A lot of pressure starts to build up. But they gotta manage a little bit more, especially the people that go right behind her, or like her for the very next dive. Gotta focus on your thing, focus on your stuff, the work that you put in, and be present in the moment. There you go.
Wow. Just did a great job following the previous diver.
Big mistake from the previous diver, but well managed. Well managed. So the dive, don't let it get into your head.
Yeah.
Focus on your stuff. Very good, Suri.
Absolutely. This is what we were talking about earlier on. It's a long competition, 3.5 hours long. You don't want to be thinking about diving the whole time.
Yeah,
You
no.
want to be able to switch off in between rounds. And as we get further along, we're probably more likely to see some mistakes.
Hey. Solid dive.
Yeah.
A little bit back, but definitely found the vertical. Knee safe. Hit it a little bit more from getting away from her, but definitely up there with the marks. 6 across Chilayuni. It's the biggest dive we're seeing right now. Front 3.5 somersaults spiked. Degree of difficulty 3.1.
She was our leader in the previous round.
A little bit back on the end of the board. A little uncomfortable getting in. A little slow in the shape and coming out quite early, Juni.
And depending where you land on that board, if you land on the end of the board, it's going to give you the best bounce and height out of it. But when you're moving a bit away from the end of the board, you don't get the same bounce.
Yeah, you don't get the same bounce. Sometimes it feels like the tower, and it doesn't move anymore on the springboard, and it catches you.
Yeah, it makes the dive very difficult to make.
Solid dive, a tiny bit short. That pike is so pretty.
Yeah. I really like her takeoff as well. 5.5 to count, 49.50. Caitlin, about 2.5 somersaults took.
Big takeoff.
Solid dive there from Caitlin. Much better than previous dives. That's why it's important to come back stronger each time. Try your best. Never give up.
This is a long competition, so you gotta be on your game when it's your time.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, Mrs. Snoopy.
Started diving when she was 11.
Oh. Hey.
Very strong dive there.
Very good dive.
Beautiful line going into the water. Producing that knee save.
I would say definitely that's her favorite dive.
She looked confident.
But to start at 11, that's very old for a diver, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless she was a gymnast before, I don't know. Usually like Casio, like he started doing diving right after gymnastics.
Yeah.
Like that transition diving gymnastics, it's quite common now.
She started diving through a Facebook post.
What the?
The modern day.
The modern day. Facebook diving, I guess.
Yeah.
Solid, very solid dive.
Shooting up into rank 1 with 58.50 score.
So how much it fluctuates. This harder dives on this long meet. This is what's all about. This is where the actual competition starts. Oi!
Superb dive. I'd see a bit more of a reach on that takeoff, but I'm just being picky.
We're just being picky, and I saw back again the little twists here and there at the entry, but hit it pretty good.
Zara from New Zealand in with 2.5 somersaults tuck.
Hey,
Her proudest achievement so far is qualifying for this event.
hey, there you go.
An incredible opportunity that she used to dream about.
She's in the big stage.
Absolutely. She's happy to be able to meet many new people, and that's the beautiful thing about diving.
Exactly.
Like, I haven't seen you in years, but doesn't matter.
Here we go. So random.
Yeah.
The random stuff, and well, definitely she'll get back home with a lot of new friends.
Yeah. And a lot of experience gained.
Maria with her back 2.5, tiny bit short, a little bit better than in this morning's practice, but we got work to do.
Malik from Egypt.
Hey,
Lovely dive there.
nice adjustment from the previous one. That's what we like to see throughout this competition. Progress.
Trying to come back stronger each round.
Yes. Dealing with that pressure right where it counts.
Sophia Hoffman. With 2.5 somersaults tuck. Such a small, tight tuck shape there.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, same. By doing that, she'll be able to spin a lot quicker. Entry slightly getting over.
Yeah, I would like to see a little tighter on the come out. So maybe help her stop a little more of the rotation.
We have Lita. Did I see maybe a little slip in a tuck shape?
I don't know. No. Very good. Just a little bit too high when you kick.
Yeah, a little bit wild on that takeoff. Finding it hard for her to control the dive.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Interesting. A little bit of an easier dive. That's a different approach to this competition.
Yep.
But a solid dive nonetheless.
Absolutely. Lots of experience gained for all the athletes involved. Carolina, representing Brazil.
How did your mom call you when you get in trouble? They call you James?
Matthew James Lee.
Matthew James Lee.
Yeah.
The whole name comes in.
Get downstairs now. What about yourself?
When I heard Manuel, just Manuel, I was like, I'm done. What did I do?
Yeah.
Started going, looking back into it, like,
Yeah.
what I do? But then she called my dad, like, oh, okay, now I'm safe. Because my dad and myself and my grandpa were named the same. And then she would yell, Manuel. And I was like, okay, what?
You all look at each other like, who's in trouble?
Who is it? Is it you? Is it me?
Yeah. It's like that Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, exactly. Or world champ 107B, a little bit short. Emily coming in a little bit better than her last dive.
That's where the harder dives come in your favour, higher degree of difficulty.
High risk, high reward.
Exactly, producing a higher score if done well.
Hey. So that up and down. Working that tuck. A little bit shaky at the end.
That's the end of round 7. 2 more rounds to go. It's where things start to get tense. You know, the fight for that top 12 position is really important to make it through to the final. We have Charlie Brown there in the 12th position, 278 points.
Yes, sir. I'm a call her Snoopy. I hope I'm saying this right. If not, I'm gonna get burned on social media. People start noticing that I'm the commentator. Got a little message from my good old brother Jaden. He said I'm jumping too much.
It's a good thing.
Hey.
People are probably bored of my voice alone.
Hey, here we go. Trying to make it
Exciting for everyone at home.
exciting for everyone at home and making better of this 3-hour-long event. Beautiful pool. Look at that shot.
It's a picture perfect. The scores are very tight. 12th position, 238. And then if we
Like 57, 58, 59.
from just 16th to the 12th position, there's only
less of a point.
in it, so it's going to be tight. Marley is currently in the 14th position, so she's in that fight for the final.
I think she got a little sunburn looking at that tape
Yeah,
over the shoulders.
she's going to need 2 solid dives to finish to try and get herself in that final.
Here we go. Good takeoff.
Yeah, very strong
Little bit
takeoff.
Huh. 207. I don't even do that dive.
I may have given some wrong information out there.
Oh no.
My screening board is not doing what I want it to be doing.
Teresa's struggling with that 205. I feel you. Talia.
She's definitely in the fight for the final. Currently 14th.
That very edge. This would get her closer to that.
In with 2.5 tuck.
So anxious final.
6 to count, 48.60. She's going to need to end on a
good note.
A very good one.
Let's go, Jackie. She's been going to Mexico City to train a little bit with us.
Really? Amazing.
Hey, much better from what the last time I saw it.
Good placement on the end of the board.
Tiny bit high in the kick.
Yeah, pulling it over. Vertical. We have the Chinese diver. She was in 16th position.
Still could make the final. But we'll see what she has to say with this full out.
It's good. A little bit whippy off the takeoff. I would like to see a bit more of a cleaner entry.
Yeah. From what we used to see from the Chinese, but also struggling a little bit with this competition, with the long competition. Let's see what Leela's doing now. 305B.
Hard dive to compete.
Solid takeoff. That's enough.
Yep.
That's enough for this prelim. Get the nerves out of the way.
Absolutely. She was ranked 2 in the last round. She'll be comfortably in that top 12. Just needs to finish on a dive just like that.
Just like that. Nothing more, nothing less.
Amélie from France. Great dive. Good takeoff. Up and down.
A little bit rushed. But solid nonetheless.
She's in a comfortable position.
Like you said, she fell a little bit back on the board, but managed to get it up and down.
Elisa Veta. She's going to need two very good dives if she wants to make it through to the final.
Yeah, there we go. It looked pretty good at the top of the takeoff. She bailed a little bit in the end right there.
What's that feeling like when you land on the end of the board and your toes are over and you grip onto it? What's going through your head?
Ooh, it depends on how much of my toes are on the end of the board, but you definitely, you try not to overreact, but absolutely you need to push a little bit longer on the board so you can do a better takeoff. I'd rather land with my toes over the board than a little bit back from the board.
Interesting.
Because there was one time when I was 10 years old and I landed very far back from the edge of the board and I hit my head. So I'd rather to be a little bit off the board than in the board.
Absolutely. There's Viola from Italy. A little bit short of vertical there.
Well, anxious to get out of the board. Didn't finish her jump quite high enough.
She is around that cut-off point for the final, top 12. She's going to need to end on her best dive so far to be comfortably in.
So we
good form in the takeoff and tuck shape, just coming out too early of the dive.
Yeah, too early, trying to reach for that water. Not letting their hips come high enough to kick.
We're seeing some of the divers getting a little bit tired.
Yeah, the focus is getting lost throughout this competition, is dissipating a little bit.
Szczesniak.
Who can focus a little longer.
Solid dive, toes over the end, but as Mame said, you'd rather do that than land far back off the end.
Yes, yes. I feel like it's easier for a reverse dive to land, to get it up and down if you're a little far off the board than better back and almost down in the fulcrum.
We have Juliana,
Juliana,
Colombia.
Juliana, I don't really know.
You definitely pronounce it better than an Englishman.
We call it Julie.
Julie.
By the sake of it. Hey!
Beautiful back chin half tuck. Clean finish.
So that she definitely wants to be in that top 12.
Yeah, she needs that same sort of level of dive again for her final round.
Mm-hmm. Victoria. There's a beer in Mexico called Victoria, actually.
I don't think I've tried that one.
No, that's a good one.
I've just had the very, Modelo and Corona.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta expand your
Exactly.
your palate a little bit.
Victoria, back to half pike.
Yeah.
She was in 6th place in the previous round. That's not what she would have wanted.
No.
It's going to make it tougher. As I said, there's not much of a gap in between.
It's getting tighter now.
Yeah.
It's getting tighter with the competition, the heat, the sun, the little wind going in. Let's see, Mackenzie can help herself a little bit from that last dive. Oh my god, same hurdle. Back on the right side of the board.
Never easy.
Never easy. A little better managed than the last one, but still hard.
Have you ever restarted on a hurdling competition or even you failed that? Yeah.
Yeah, I restarted twice, and I said I wasn't going to do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
In Guadalajara, I did one for reverse 3.5 on the prelims.
Yeah.
Managed to get up and down in the head the second try. And in Central American Games, almost also falling off the dive off the board in a 307 307 on 1 meter. Oh, 305. 305 on 1 meter.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I was going to say.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, still, it's not a good feeling. You're trying not to do that, but if it's like last resort, if you feel like you're gonna have a bad takeoff, have a very bad end of your dive, you'd rather sacrifice it. The 2 points for the 0 of
We're seeing a failed dive there. As Meme's talking about.
I think this is her the second failed dive, so she's definitely out of the picture.
Yep. As Meme said, even the best divers in the world, Olympic medalists.
We get some hiccups here and there.
Yeah.
Suri. Maybe there's some trouble in the water. No?
She's okay.
Suri back 2.5. A little short. Maybe she needs to use a little bit more of her heels to get off the board a little faster.
She was in rank 5 in the previous rounds.
Still in that fight.
Yep.
Still in that spot.
Absolutely.
So nothing to worry about it right now. Get all the way and bring the better dives for the final.
We've got Chan Ming. from Hong Kong.
Ooh.
I really like the height out of the board there.
Tiny bit stuck in
Yeah.
that flip.
She's having a great competition, I think.
She's definitely progressed a lot
Yeah.
since last year.
Hong
few
Kong
years.
haven't had that many very successful divers, not to my knowledge.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
It's good to see them progressing, and hopefully we'll see her in the final.
Yeah. Into the uni. Here we go. Favorite dive. There we go. We just need a normal hurdle. Nothing else. We try to think as simple as possible within this competition. Try not to get too much in your head. There you go. Bang!
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're talking about. Beautiful leg line. Great finish.
Yes, ma'am.
One more of those, please, in the next round. And
Please. Just one hurdle. I'm just asking for one hurdle. like we practiced.
exactly. Gabriella,
I'm gonna take credit for these 2 medals that we're gonna get.
you should. You're the coach. Gabriella was in 13th in the last round, so she's very much on the cusp. Needs a great dive.
Hey.
Confident dive. Spinning really quick in a beautiful pike shape.
Yeah.
A little bit short of
A
vertical.
little bit short vertical, but she's still in the fight.
Absolutely.
She's close to that line, to that 12 spot. Pretty sure she can handle it.
Caitlin. Good hurdle. Just a little bit apprehensive on that come out. The tuck shape needs to be a little bit tighter.
Just a little bit. Let's go, Snoopy.
Yeah, Snoopy. Charlie Brown. She was in 12th place in the last round, so that is qualification mark for the final. She needs a good one.
Yeah,
It's a good takeoff. That's what that's the hurdle she would have probably wanted.
yeah. Just a little bit
Yeah.
overreached and that.
It's gonna make it maybe difficult for her. She needs a good last dive to secure her qualification spot.
Here we go. We're still in the fight.
Nadezhda. Oh, beautiful dive. Phenomenal hurdle.
Yeah, a tiny bit back, but she's confident enough with that dive, and that finish was great.
Absolutely. She's shot up to rank 1 so far.
There we go. Securing almost her spot in the final. Nina Burger. I want a burger.
Yeah. That's not the dive Nina would have wanted. She was in rank 7 in the previous round.
Maybe she felt like the hurdle was good enough, but needs more juice on that.
It's going to drop down the rankings quite a lot there, and it's going to open up positions for others.
There we go, we need to pick this up. Start up. Back 2.5 somersaults, tuck.
Just running out of room now on a back 2.5 tuck. Could do with a bit of a quicker takeoff.
Not too bad, but very, very tucked.
I think she's gaining a lot of experience and having a great time at these World Championships.
Definitely. How many friends did you make in your first World Championships?
Oh, so many.
I think I had make like 2.
Oh. In Adelaide in 2012.
Yeah, probably yes.
Was your English good then?
Nah.
It's obviously a bit of a pro to be able, because you know there's Australians, Canadians.
Yeah, this is
don't speak English.
Is the world language English,
Yeah.
at least in diving, I suppose.
Yeah.
The one thing I did do was I held up a kangaroo.
Yeah, they brought it to they brought like a little farm, right?
Yeah,
to
like kangaroos and emus and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was walking around the village and I saw this huge lizard. I was like, I don't know if it's gonna bite me or anything. I grabbed it. It's like, I want to take it home.
Yeah, no, there were lizards. Just they were wild. They were. Yeah. I remember.
It's a funny story. And just I told my mom, "Hey, mom, you gotta bring a lizard back home."
Yeah, put it in the suitcase.
In the suitcase.
Yep. Sophia Hoffman, back to an half tuck.
Solid.
A little bit over vertical. She was in 15th in the last round, so she's definitely in the fight for the top 12 position.
Yeah. Let's go, Lita. She needs to get on it right now if she wants to make the final. Much better. Reverse 2.5. That's what we like to see from her. Solid hurdle, solid takeoff. Up and down her head. Definitely a good experience for the young diver.
Dolores from Croatia.
There you go.
Nice clean finish for Dolores.
Solid performance from the host.
Enjoying herself. We've seen smiles from her after every dive.
Enjoying the meet, nonetheless. That's the
about.
end of this. What you take away from it?
Carolina. Reverse 2.5 somersaults tuck. Great job there. A little bit shaky on that hurdle.
A little bit shaky, but managed to work it out.
Good, strong kick out. 6s from all the judges.
6 from all judges.
Emily Demmel, very confident, experienced diver. Previous rank 3. A little too confident with that come out. Maybe just a tiny bit higher up. Now sitting in the 7th position.
Still not too bad, but definitely not what she wanted to do in that dive.
Nope. All she needs to do is make it through to the final, and then she has a second chance.
A second chance and a second world medal. Emma. Whoa.
Oh, struggling there. Not getting the best takeoff.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that board felt like a tower. Just non-movement.
Not what you want as a springboard diver. That's the end of round 8. We only have one more round left of dives. Let's have a look at the standings so far. So the top 12 will make it through to the final.
Russia, Canada, Mexico.
We have Gabriela from Colombia in the 12th position with 320.
325. And then 319.45. That's the 13th. So it's very tight all the way till the 19th, 20th.
Yep.
So it's still open. There's still a window. There's still a chance. Who wants it more?
Mm-hmm. Who's hungry?
Who is hungry?
I'm hungry.
Same, same. Production, get me a burger, please.
I wish it worked like that.
I wish. At least I had a coffee before.
Yeah, needed.
It's alright.
We have Marley. Reverse 2.5 somersaults tuck.
Interesting night to finish your competition. Well, but there he is.
Maybe it's a favourite one to compete.
Oh, yes. Yeah, little twist here and there. And let's see if the judges saw that. Maybe yes. Yeah. Otherwise, a solid 6.5, 7 dive. Judges penalized a little too much for that low twist.
Teresa. It's important.
Oh.
It's not what she wanted. She needed a really, really good dive there to try and get herself into the qualification spot.
Risking the high risking high degree for a high reward. This time, not as planned. If you could put a pool anywhere in the world, where would you put a pool? Where would you make a pool?
It's a good question. There's many pools around the world, isn't there?
I would make a pool in a volcano.
Ooh, that'd be very cool.
Like in Hawaii.
Oh yeah. They have a diving pool there, right? But
yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a photo of it. Nice dive there from
Natalia.
Yeah.
There you go. Natalia wants to get into the competition.
Absolutely. I think we might see her in the final.
Yeah, it looks
I don't
like
want to
it.
say that for sure.
There's
We'll
no
see.
jinx it.
Yep.
There's no jinx it. But yeah, if I didn't get burnt and all that stuff, then I will put a pool in a volcano.
yeah.
That would be sick.
It would be very cool. You wouldn't have to heat up the pool. You wouldn't have to pay for electricity bills because the volcano will just heat it up. Probably a bit too hot. There's Jacqueline. And we're 2.5 somersaults tuck. Just running out of room. Coming out too short.
4.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5, 5, 4.5.
We have Xi Zhangji from China. Previous round, she was 13th, so she is on the very cusp of the final. She needs a good dive here. Back 2.5 somersaults pike.
Solid.
Yeah.
Solid. I think she might get in with this dive.
Opting to use a standing takeoff for the final round.
How you would like to finish your competition? Definitely.
Yep. 5.5 to count. It's going to be tight. We will see. We've got Lila. Having a great competition so far. Forward 3.5 somersaults pike. Final dive.
She is a tiny bit short.
Yeah, it's a shame about the entry.
Yeah, the hurdle wasn't too bad. Maybe she can squeeze a little tighter on that pike.
Yeah. But great height out of the board.
Definitely one of the better board workers in this competition.
Yep.
Definitely gets high up there.
Confidently put a Q next to Lila's name. We will see her later on in the final. Amelia at 2.5 somersaults tuck. Oh, Inward, sorry, that was my bad.
Oh. I saw her a little too close to the board. Wait, maybe she touched the
Yeah.
board a tiny bit.
On that pike out.
Oh, she didn't get penalized, so
No.
we good. Got away with that.
Yeah.
She also had a very good meet. I think she is in the final. 375 might be a good score.
Yep. It was 366 for 2 years ago in Rio to make the final.
Comfortably over that mark.
Use that as a benchmark. Lily Saveta.
Tiny bit out. Made it up and down. A little bit tight on the water. Definitely not very happy with that.
Nope.
But I don't know. Usually all the Ukrainians look the same. They're
Yeah.
not very expressive.
Yep. Didn't show much emotion. Got Viola from Italy for 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist. She was in 18th.
Forza.
Forza.
There you go.
Solid dive to end her competition on.
This is what we'd like to see, and the crowds go wild
Yep.
here in Rijeka.
46.50, ending on 358.
Oof.
Don't-
Gonna make it tight. I don't
Yeah, I'm
know.
not sure about that. I don't think that's enough to make the final, but we will see. We have Zoe from Sweden in with 2.5 somersaults tuck. Looking to end on a good dive, and she did.
Did.
I think she was a little bit too far away from the top 12.
The top 12 cut off, yes. But good solid work nonetheless.
It's always important to end on a good dive,
Yeah.
no matter how the competition has gone.
Boosts a little bit of your confidence.
Yep.
And definitely there's room for improvement always.
We have Szczesnia from Ukraine. She was sitting in 4th position for 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist. Solid dive, beautifully executed.
Easy work.
Yeah, we'll see her in the final.
Getting the pressure all the way, all the nerves out of her system.
404.90.
Little wave to the camera. Here we go. She's a little more expressive of the two Ukrainians.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, she is leading so far, so.
Ah, there you go. Makes sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Juliana,
404.
reverse 2.5 somersaults tuck. She needs a very good one here to finish on. She's around the cusp of the top 12.
15. There we go. Maybe, yeah.
Mm,
Let's see what the judges have to say about it.
yeah. Good tight tuck shape. 50.40, 365. Going off 2 years ago.
Might be in the border. She will be out if it was in Rio.
Yep.
But
This is a different competition, so who
this-
knows?
this ain't Rio.
Mm-mm.
Let's go for Victoria. Ah,
Landing short there.
a little bit short. Good takeoff, not too shabby, but a little too ambitious. Might be slipping. That opportunity might be slipping off her fingers.
Yeah.
370. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe she's still there.
Might be safe. She's got a long wait.
Long way. We'll see where that ends up. But I think she might be good.
Yeah, Mackenzie.
Trying to finish her competition in a good note.
Absolutely.
No more hurdles. It's alright. Bit over. Shaky entry.
Yep. Completing the whole dive there above the 3 meters, which is what we want to see. She showed a strong takeoff and good throw into a tuck shape.
But this time she is out of the final. We wish her luck and hopefully she gets better and healthier soon.
Barbara Chen.
Same dive. Yo.
Not a great dive.
For a great dive, there's no power in that jump. Definitely very slow spinning. Couldn't find the water. But this is how she ends up her competition.
Lots of experience gained. Nevertheless. Bruna from Brazil. Back 2.5 somersaults pike.
Wow.
The water just came way too early for her. She probably felt like she was dropping.
Very fast.
Yeah. It's one of the worst feelings in diving. The water hits you when you least expect it and you're like, oh God.
Yeah.
She just needed a bit of a lot more of a stronger takeoff and quick throw.
Quick throw, not lean back. Like I said, hardest dive on my list. Hardest dive of her list as well. There we go. Suri to finish up her competition. What?
Landing very on the left hand side of the board there, but dealt with the hurdle very well.
Yeah. Whoa. A little bit loose on the legs for that twist.
Yeah. I'm confident that she has made it through to the final.
Yeah, it looks like
Well done, Suri.
393 puts her right now in 3rd place going into the final.
We have Chang Ming from Hong Kong. Finishing on a forward 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist, going slightly over there. She was.
A little bit back on the hurdle,
Yeah.
a little uncomfortable, but managed to get in her head.
I think she'll also see her in the final.
Might be the 270s. Let's go, Uni. Here we go, here we go. Just one more hurdle for her, and she'll be a finalist in this World Championships. There you go. Solid dive, a little bit roll, but
Didn't need anything more than that.
nothing more for this competition. There you go. Get all the nerves out of the way. She woke up and she said, I'm a little nervous. I
Yeah.
feel a little nervous. I don't want to do this competition too much. I don't know. She wasn't feeling hot. But there she is with Ruth.
She made it through the hardest part of the day, I would say. The prelim. It's always just a long drag of a competition.
Long track, for sure.
Gabriela from Colombia. She was in rank 12 in the previous round. So she is on the cusp. She needs a very good dive. Back to half pike.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be tight.
Overconfident with that kick out.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit early.
359.55.
That's
No.
going to leave her in 12, right at 12, with more divers to go.
Yeah, it's not where you want to be sitting.
No, she might be getting out pretty soon.
Caitlin there finishing on a full out. Forward 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist. A little bit back off the end of the board there. But a good entry.
5, 5.5, 5, 4.5, 4, 5, and 5.
Good to see her finish on a good dive. Snoopy.
Snoopy coming in hot.
Charlie Brown in with 2.5 somersaults tuck. She needs a solid dive. She was in 10th in the last round.
So the dive is going to get her in the final, just like that.
Yep.
Coming in hot.
A little low on the degree of difficulty, but when executed like that, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Now she can get in the shade because it looks like that back is struggling with the sun a little too much.
She's pale like me.
Yeah.
Nadezhda from Russia, forward 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist.
Our leader in the last round.
Yep.
Confident. Easy dive for her. She's got the senior experience to handle that hurdle.
Beautiful.
There you go.
That's why she is leading the competition. Even taking off on the back of the board there.
Yeah,
Still
she's
doing a great job.
She's almost from the hurdle, from that.
Confidently put a Q next to her name.
There you go. 4:17. Mrs. Berger. Third and last round. We might need to see.
That's wrong. She was 16th in the last round.
16. Ooh. She wants to get in.
That's what she needed to do.
Squeezing as much as you can from that dive. Oh no.
Not quite enough there.
Not quite enough.
Diving can be very cutthroat.
Yeah, but she fought to the last dive. You never know.
We have Zara from New Zealand finishing a good dive. Come on. Just losing a bit of energy there on the rotation. But again, what an honour to be able to represent your country at the highest level for your age group.
Yes, sir. She's officially a Kiwi.
Yep. Right here, in with 2.5 somersaults pike. Can she get in the final?
Can she get in the final? Well, man.
Fortunately,
Maybe
with
not.
that dive, she won't.
With that dive, it's going to be very, very hard to get in the final.
She ran out of room. She's kind of still in a pike shape as she went through the water.
Hopefully she's got more competitions to come. There's still the synchro for the 3 meter. And maybe the team event today.
Yep. We have Malek from Egypt. For 2.5 somersaults, 1 twist. Opting to do the twist first.
Oh, okay.
It was a good dive.
Spicing it up.
Like to see a little difference in people's techniques. Not quite making the final though, but gaining a lot of experience.
Yeah, for sure. There's more competitions to come. Especially we take these competitions to grow and get better.
Sophia Hoffman, she needs a good one. It's a good one. She was 14th in the previous round.
Degree of difficulty is going to help her here.
Yeah. Will it be enough? Rank 11. Is there anyone ahead of us that's going to go in?
There might be one, two.
We'll have to wait and see.
We will see. Lita.
It's a nervous wait for these divers and for the families
And
watching.
for the families, yeah, definitely. Families, we feel you.
Lita.
Struggling with that takeoff a little bit far off the end of the board.
Leaning too far forward.
5, 4.5, 4.5.
Running out of room on the entry.
The winner's Springboard, back 2.5 somersaults with tuck.
Dolores or host.
She looks like she's enjoying the competition more than anyone.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah.
It took me 20 years to enjoy one competition.
Solid dive from the host diver.
This is what enjoying your competition gets you. It's easier work.
Yeah, big smile on her face, as she should, dancing.
Yeah. Enjoy every chance, every opportunity to get better. And usually when you're happy, you get a better competition as well. Less pressure on you.
We have Carolina, final dive for her competition, in with 2.5 somersaults tuck. She dropped her heels on the takeoff there. She wants to try and stay on her toes to be able to generate a jump and a spring out of the board.
Losing her legs at the end as well, a little short. Penalized for that.
Ended on a 342.30.
On the demo for a 2.5 somersault with 1 twist left.
Emily almost in the final.
Yeah. She does a average dive here. We should see her through. Beautiful dive there from Emily.
Just enough to make the final.
Absolutely.
Here we
We'll
go.
put a Q next to her name. Congratulations.
We don't need to burn the good dives right now.
Mm-hmm.
Save them for the final. And to round up this competition, Emma.
Representing Ireland, in with 2.5 somersaults tuck,
She will need 80 points
which
to maybe make this final, but that thing's gonna be hard.
yeah,
It's gonna be hard right now.
could be impossible. Can't quite do the maths.
Maybe yes, the math is not mathing. Solid dive, a little bit over,
Yeah.
but good competition from her. Lots to learn. She is going to the States in North Carolina, so take this and
She'll gain so much more experience as well from this competition, and as she goes to the States,
yes.
you know, you learnt so much in the States as well. Let's have a look at our qualifications for the girls' A3 meter springboard. The top 12 will make it through to the final.
There we go.
Congratulations.
All the way to Sophia.
Sophia Hoffman is the lucky one in the hot seat in the 12th position,
Ooh.
369.
Ooh,
Very close.
very, very close. I think it's 1 point.
Yeah. 12th to 13th. 13th being the Chinese diver missing out.
And then congratulations to the rest of the divers. Good job.
Yeah.
Good fight. We'll see you in the next competitions.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your stay.
Thank you, Meme, for
Croatia.
joining me.
Yes.
We'll see you all later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.